What's up, everybody? We're live with the Closer Show. For those of you guys who are here right off the bat, welcome. For those of you guys watching the replay, welcome to you as well. This is the Closer Show, where we call motivated sellers leads, teach you guys how to close them, give you guys a rundown from top to bottom about how we do our processes. We bring in really fun guests. We just have a good-ass time here, and we do real estate. That's what it comes down to. We are on a mission right now to do $1 million in assignment fees in 30 days. Where we are on that goal right now, not 100% certain. I'm not 100% certain. I'll have to double check on that, but I'm assuming right now we're probably above the 400,000 mark in assignment fees. So we're well on our way. We're well on our way. So first and foremost, welcome everybody. Secondly, let's just get going. Let's see what we've got. Waiting for a few of you guys to show up in the chat here so I can interact with you guys. I can get all my friends in here. And for those of you guys who are on Facebook, please share the stream. The more people we get in here, the more leads we get, the more calls we get, the more we can close, the more money we can make, and the more we can show you guys how to close. It's like a win-win-win-win-win-win-win situation. Yeah. Wait a moment here. Let everybody kind of trickle in, get their bearings straight. Raymond, what's up, man? How are you? You're the first person to chat today, so you're the real winner. You are absolutely a winner. Hope that your day is going so exceptionally well. Deserves to. It's a good day. It's Wednesday. We've got Thanksgiving tomorrow, right? So ads are turned off today, I believe. So we're not getting any new ones, but there's so many to buy anyways. Let's actually take a gander here at the website and see what kind of leads that we've got for you guys right now. Let's see. You want to be a winner, George? What's stopping you from being a winner right now, today? All right, so what we're looking at here is, am I zoomed in as I can be without it looking weird? No, I can zoom in more. There we go. Oh, there it is. That's where it comes weird. All right. It looks like we got an early bird discount on this one right here. It's in good condition. It's vacant. They want to sell ASAP, and there's no mortgage. And that's in South Carolina. That's a good lead right there. That's a good lead. All right. It looks like, man, look at these. They're getting sold out quick. They're getting sold out quick. Wow. This one's on sale. Is it fair? No immediate repairs, but they want to leave ASAP, and there's no mortgage because they're relocating, moving closer to family, financial reasons, and emergency reasons. Tell Gene to call the Vegas lead that I bought, never did pick up, and blocked you? Man. Raymond, we will call that Vegas lead live. I don't have Gene here right now. I can't get that lead pulled up. However, we will be able to. Yo, is there anywhere you guys are keeping track on success metrics? Dude, that is such a good question. Right now, we're integrating into a system. It's secret. It's on the low. I shouldn't even be telling you this, but we're integrating into some systems here so we can track that on a higher level. Because really, this is scaled faster than we could have ever imagined. We're being way more successful than we really thought we were going to be in the beginning. I mean, we just had nothing to measure by. And now all of a sudden, seeing where it's going, we have to loop back and kind of just play catch up for a little bit. But that's where we're at right now. So we will have that. It's an excellent point to make. Thanks for making it. Nice, let's go. Yeah. In fact, if you have all the lead information, it can be the very first lead that I call today. You can follow me on Instagram at Liam R.E. Benson, and that's a great spot where I can just see your lead, get all the information from it, and give them a call for you. And I've got a dialer too. I've got about 20 numbers that I can use. So if they block that number, I'll call again and again and again and again and again. They will pick up. Can't wait. Me neither. So what have you guys all done today to jumpstart your business? What are you guys all doing today to make sure that you're being successful, that you're winning? I want to know. Everybody's got a little bit of a different system, different process, and you guys kind of got to find common ground, know what works, know what doesn't. Today, my team, we did a client appreciation day. We bought 200 pies. 200. And we did a nice email list to all of our past clients and made sure that they were coming out in full force, posting on social media, getting all that great ground up organic posts. And they got free pies, right? Who doesn't want free pie? We got apple pie and pumpkin pie from a local bakery. So we're supporting local businesses. That's how I was really successful today. And it was a hit. Out of the 200 pies, we pretty much got all of them gone. You got blocked out of your entire CRM? Wow. Building your conveyor belt, and you're trying to see where this can fit in. Explain that on a little bit higher level. Trying to see where this can fit in as far as wholesaling, as far as what? Bulldog, that's thoughtful. That's the thing, right? That's the whole point. We're trying to be, it's human to human interaction. They're not just sales. They're real people, and we want to maintain those connections so we can get that referral down the line. Or if they want to do something with the property they're in now, maybe we can do something with it then. And keeping in good contact with them is something that's generally underutilized. And yeah, as a lead source, where are you getting the majority of your leads right now? But yeah, Raymond, if you want to send me the information for that lead, you can follow me. I don't even know if you need to follow me. You just got to DM me on Instagram right there. Oh, I sent that across all the channels. I just meant to send that to YouTube. Oops. Okay, well, county public data. Yeah, so George, my best explanation of how we can fit in is when you're pulling public county data, you're doing cold marketing, whether you're doing SMS, calling, whatever, that's going to be completely cold, right? And then the struggles with that is, there's going to be high burnout. You're going to be talking to people who are not motivated to sell. You're going to be talking to people who, they're not interested, and that's going to be the struggle, right? And so that's where you can start trying to scale and hire VAs so that workload is transferred off of you. Because really, right, you want to be doing the high value stuff. You want to be doing the closing. And so here, with Speed to Lead, you can just go in, forego all that extra work, and just buy motivated sellers instantly, and cutting out all that extra time. Personally, that's how I see we can fit in the best, and really, that's the model that we aim to create. Wow, we've already got 15 people here. Guys, please, please, please. I want to beat the record for the most amount of shares we've had. Because look, Gene is not here right now. You guys see that? Gene isn't here. So that means I'm running things on my own right now. And if I'm able to get more likes than when Gene's on, that would be like, haha, look at that, bro. You guys go on Facebook, right? I'll share the link right now in the chat. If you guys can just go on and share it with your groups, share it with your tribes, let them come in here, right? I'd like to see how a success ratio with Speed to Lead performs against a VA output. Yeah, that's certainly a fair thing. There's a lot of different factors that go into it. That makes it kind of a difficult thing to track. That's just me just kind of spitballing. And I would like to see that too. I think that'd be a really cool thing. I'm going to go. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm going to share this publicly. There we go. I can't copy the link though, I don't think. Let's see. Ooh, I'm putting this in my micro tribe, baby. Hey. Yeah, seriously, if you guys could share this, I would be so appreciative, like massively. And then Raymond, I'm still waiting to see your DM come through with the just with that excess information about the Vegas lead, because I would love to call it for you. Otherwise here in just about a few minutes, we're gonna have kind of had that warm up period done. I'm just gonna start dialing some people. But everybody, we love to see when people are networking and making connections and squatting up. That's hugely important. What markets are you guys in? We'll see if we can dispose some leads with you guys, or maybe some other people in that chat. You guys can become best friends. Who knows? We've had a bunch of connections made just from the chat. So making sure that you guys are, connecting. Do you know what the average conversion rate is generally, right? So when we're talking about conversion rate, are we talking about contact as far as from prospect to a lead or from prospect to closing? Raymond just sent thank you. It's Thanksgiving. Tell him you got a you got a turkey stuffed with money. There we go. Just sent perfect. Let's see here. Awesome. Just moved you in. Cool. All right. All right, so we've got a Las Vegas, Nevada lead. It's a 4-bed, 1.5 bath. It's in good condition. No immediate repairs, but not pristine. It's tenant occupied. They want to sell in 2 to 3 months because of emergency reasons. Okay. Okay. Very cool. We've got Philip. I'm gonna give him a call. Terrell is in Dallas, Fort Worth. Oh, what a great market. If you guys are from Dallas, Fort Worth, make sure to hit up Terrell. From lead to close. Well, it depends on market and it depends on the quality of the lead. I guess the leads that we're calling in this here are the leads that people didn't buy. So these are the bottom of the bucket ones. Usually what that looks like is they're in really good condition. And they're just not like, they don't totally fit that mold for wholesale. But even with that, contact rates are exceptionally high. We're always getting in contact with them because their phone numbers are verified. And then based upon the deal, I mean, almost every single time we're in contact with some of these people, we're able to figure out something that'll work. But the thing is that it depends on your skill set, right? Because if you're only trying to shove people down the wholesale mold, then your deal rate's going to go down, right? But for me, I'm looking for wholesale, and then I'm looking for a creative deal like a Novation or a sub 2, a wrap hybrid, something like that along those lines. And if that doesn't work, then it usually means that they're a fit for the open market. I'll push them that way, or I'll pre-qualify early on that they're just not ready to sell. And that's kind of the process that I go down. And so I'd say every single person, there's a deal to be made. It just depends on how willing they are. So over 50%, if you know what you're doing, is what I would say. Raymond is a part of sub 2. Oh, guys, sub 2, you guys are some snipers. You guys are great. You guys are great. Okay. Guys, I'm putting this in chat right now, okay? I'm putting this in the YouTube chat, right? Get there to Gene's page and share that stream. Share that stream. Once you guys share it, your life is going to get a lot better. I promise. I promise. I don't know why or how, but it will, okay? Law of attraction type of stuff. You guys put that out, it'll come back to you, I promise. So just head there and please share it. I think I got like 3 shares. Gotta get those up. Ooh, Keith's in Atlanta. How has Atlanta been, Keith? Things have been popping, I've heard. All right. But you know what here? I think we're going to be calling Philip. So for those of you guys who are wondering what lead it is that we're calling, we're going to be calling Raymond's lead. That's from Vegas. That's ghosted him. I don't think he got in contact with him, and he got his number blocked. He just got blocked from his whole CRM. And I don't know if that means he got blocked out of his CRM because the CRM was like, hey, man, you're doing sketchy stuff. Or if you tried every number in your CRM and he blocked all of them. Either way, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. My guy Allenson, I sent a lead I bought to your email. Hell yeah. Hello. Oh.
I'm not here. I can't come to the phone. If you leave me a message, I'll probably call you when I get home.
tone. Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Philip, my name's Liam. You filled out my website. I've got to say, you have the most lovely voicemail recording I've ever heard. Your harmonica is just beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with me. But anyways, you said that you wanted to sell your house. I'm here to give you an offer. Give me a call back and let's talk. Maybe we can talk blues too. You sound really great. Nobody puts voicemail or a harmonica in their voicemail unless it's something they really love, right? Like that's part of his character right there. So if I can touch on that and I can build some rapport through that, that's what I think will set me apart to get me a call back. Guys, we're about to have my friend Philip Keith sign up. Here you go. Let's see. So Alan said that he sent me a lead too, and I will get to that. Believe me. All right. I will get to that lead. Did you send it to me via email? How'd you get it to me? There, I see it. Got it. Cool. Cool. I see that in Tennessee. That looks great. Katie. Perfect. Now we have my friend Chris, who he has been trying to get on and show us how he closes a lead for the longest time, and it just has never lined up. And as it turns out, right now lines up. So he says he's closed 20 to 30 deals and he knows what he's doing cold calling. So I'm sending him the link. We're going to get him on. Man, how exciting is that? Having our good friends on. Perfect. All right. So Alan, we'll get to yours in a little bit. Otherwise, Chris should be on very soon. I've got some leads ready for him. Wow, we got a ton of leads today. All right. Sweet. All right. Let's see, Chris, I'm going to give you 2 more minutes to respond. Otherwise, I got to call somebody else. We got to have a conversation here. Almost 20 minutes in. All right, I'm going to call a lead because Chris doesn't seem to be reading my messages. And so I'm going to call Alan's lead. All right, Alan. So, Alan, give me the rundown. What happened with this lead? Have you gotten in contact with them? What's going on? All right, we've got Katie from Chattanooga. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath in fair condition. It's paint, kitchen cabinets, which means it probably needs bathrooms and roof and structural stuff. So we'll figure it out. Moving closer to family to sell and rent instead. Interesting. So there's no mortgage on it. And they're going to rent instead of owning. How interesting. That's one of the first times I've actually seen that identifier. So motivation must be high if they don't want to be a homeowner anymore. Ooh, we're calling my boy Alan. Not my boy Alan. My boy Alan's lead. She keeps hanging up, and I also followed up with a text. Got it. Let's see what we've got. John, hello.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
All right, calling right back, straight back. Alan, do you have MAO on that thing? By chance?
Your call has been forwarded to an
All right,
automated.
I'm gonna do one more call here, and then I'll actually hit her later too. Because, when my boy Alan comes to me with leads, I gotta get in contact with him. There's no wiggle room. No wiggle room. Michael had one ghost me. I also think they spoke with a realtor family member. My question is, did you get that? Those are called black swans, right? Whoever's gonna help them with the transaction, people who might be
Your call
involved.
has been.
Did you get that out of the way immediately in the transaction or immediately in the call? Because for me, there's some people who say don't do it, and I never understand why. I always ask, so everybody's got a realtor friend. What do they think about this? And then they'll either tell you straight up, oh, I don't have a realtor, I haven't spoken to any, and then your life's easier. Or then they'll just break down right in front of you, be like, oh yeah, I talked to my realtor friend and this and that. You shouldn't be hiding from objections like that. Otherwise, situations like this will happen where the realtor friend's like, oh, I could list it for way more, right? Because they're worried about making their money, and they already have that rapport that you can't have. They're having a close connection, physical, in person, right? They know this person already. And so what you can do is be like, hey, are you set on working with that person? This and that, right? And I always say this and that, like it makes sense. I should just explain better. But you should say to them, how married are you on the idea of working with that person? And this is if it seems like they've actually had some interactions about their house. And if it seems like they are, say, well, perfect. Love to work with them. We can give them their cut and make sure that they're making their commission. And on top of that, then you and I can get this deal done quick. Do you think that'd be fair for them and for you? And then every single time they'll say yes. And then that agent knows you're not trying to cut them out of a deal, right? Because everybody just wants to do their own business. And if you can say up front that you're going to cut this person in, boom, you're in a winning position right there. She gave us the wrong info. It doesn't sound like she really wants to sell. I'm looking at it. I'm going to put this address in. I'm going to see if it aligned me. It's a mobile home park. Yeah, I got it pulled up here. It's a mobile home park. Cool. It's right near Chattanooga. Cool. This could be a deal, no doubt. Deal, no doubt. But yeah, the one that's in there, I plugged it in. It seems to be good. Seems to be good. And so everybody now. Bro, I love your energy. Listening to Gene gives me anxiety. Don't tell him I said that. He'll show up at my door. Dude, you put it in the chat. He can read all that. He can read all that, man. He's probably here right now. He usually is. Oh, man. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, George. If you go and you share the stream, I won't tell him. I'll delete your comment and we'll get it out of here. Okay? I'll edit this part of the stream out. But you got to go share. That's it. And everybody, can we get a drum roll, please? I wish I could play audio for you guys. I can't. I'll do a drum roll. But I'm going to do it here on my table. It's Chris.
Liam, what is going on today, my man?
How's your day going?
Man, you know what? It's going spectacular. Busy, but
Love that sort of
spectacular.
Spectacular. Perfect. So, Chris, tell us about your markets. Where are you in? Where are you based out of?
North Carolina.
North Carolina?
I'm in a little town in between hour radius of Charlotte, Kannapolis,
Okay.
Concord. Cities
Wow,
like
that's a
that.
really good market out there. I know somebody out there who owns, I think, 500 Section 8 rentals, making a killing out there. You can get tons of excellent deals out there. Are you doing your work locally, or where are you located in your markets as far as what you're trying to do business in?
No, man, I do North Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Texas, Ohio. Wanting to try something in Phoenix where they say it's everything's so hot. So I did hear it was crazy, but that's a good thing, man.
No, absolutely. You want to find out where all the vultures are so you can come in and take your share, no doubt. It's man, Phoenix, that's a scary market to get into though. I mean, you've got all the big players there who have all their great systems, but it's like the reason they're there is because there's deals to be had. If you can just get, more than your fair share, you're gonna be happy.
Yeah, you're
You're
right.
going to be happy. Yo, so Jonathan says, Chris, my family's in Norwood. How do I connect with you? I'm up there every 2 months or so. Chris, where can people find you?
Usually, I have a my Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I don't usually participate a whole lot other than real estate. The my picture is man, I used to love NASCAR, so it's a Western Auto NASCAR picture of Darrell Waltrip's race car. So, and just my phone is usually my job, so the cell phone now has replaced about everything. So you can put my number. Hey, you can put my number on there also, man. I don't care one bit to put my cell in there. So
All right, so what I'm going to do actually then, I'm going to edit your name. We got Chris Steele. And Chris, what's your phone number?
828-475.
475
Yep, 9883.
9880 83. Look at that. So now it's all the way in your name. People can just text you directly. And I hope you don't get spammed. I hope you get really great contacts. But there it is. It's just right on your name.
Good deal, brother.
What-
Listen, man. Anytime I'm down for JV all the time. So
Sweet. Perfect. So I'm looking at the leads that we've got here. We got one that came in yesterday. Are you comfortable calling a Kentucky lead?
sure, let's do it.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do, and how this is going to work is, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it, not in the public chat, in the private chat. There you go. And so then right there, that'll give you all the information that you need to know, their phone number, their email, and just ideally just say their first name on it. And realistically for this, I would just go in and start doing stuff, and I can start comping here in the background and try and figure out at least an idea of what it is. I'm not very great at it, so I won't be perfect, but other than that, we'll just get straight to the call.
Okay, let's see. Kathy, 32 Simpsons, 4-bedroom, 1 bath. Structural problems. This will be interesting.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna at least plug it into PropStream though.
Okay, I'm going to try to pull up some pictures of this thing anyway, what we got online, and see what we...
Ooh, Ashland, Kentucky is a big enough town, that's for sure. It's right on the Kentucky-Ohio border. All right, let's look at this here. Any photos? Doesn't seem to have any photos on PropStream. I'll plug it into Zillow. And nothing. It was assessed at $30,000 in 2020. Okay. It says it's off market. What does it say? It's a 4-bed, 1 bath. That is great. There's a 3-1. It sold for 96, and that was. What's the interior look like? A little bit dated. Yeah, it's a little bit dated. Okay, I would definitely call it dated. Yeah. So that thing sold for 96, although the flooring is nice. Nice hardwood. Looks like they did put some work into it. Kitchen looks nice enough. That seems to be a for sale by owner is what it looks like to me. I can't imagine an agent came out and took those photos. What did that sell for? 96. Okay. Okay. We got another one here. And this is, yep, nice vinyl flooring. Kitchen isn't great, but it looks, redone. Old molding and stuff. Ooh, that porch is in rough shape, though. And what did this thing sell for? This is also a, it's a 3-1. I don't know why I'm looking at that. 3-1, 76.5. Do we have any 4-1s?
How many square feet was it?
1,416. Good evening, High Summer Enterprises. I was going to say entrepreneurs. I think that's a military town. Pretty sure your bro lived there. He's former infantry. Okay, good to know. Always known that type of buyer who's going to be there. It's important. And another 3-1 for 135, and this. Okay, so things are a little bit more expensive than we assumed. So I would say max vet for a 4-1. 4-1, 1,400 square feet. All these other ones are coming in right at around 1,500 square feet. Prices vary widely, so I'd say 96 is going to be at the bar because that's an extra 130 square feet with a larger lot. 96, and that's in decent condition. I think if you could pick this thing up for 40 or below, you're in for a treat.
And the comps was what? That you got, did you say?
I think that MAO on this thing, not MAO, ARV on this is probably around 110. And it's kind of tough because there's no other 4-bed, 1-baths in the area. That sold in quite a while.
But there's a few 3-1s that would put the ARV at 110.
Yep. And so for this, I mean, we don't know if we're going to pick up, so I would just say give them a call and figure out what we can figure out, and I'll keep working here in the background. In the private chat, then you'll see I'll put down information for you.
Okay. MAO's 40. Okay, I'm fixing to dial them, man.
Perfect. And I may update that MAO as we go, because I'm just thinking with structural issues, that's big. Just dig big into conditions, see what we can find out.
I haven't got mine wouldn't pull the pictures and dresses up. How far away were the comps?
Comps are going to be within this is kind of on like a little Tangletown sort of road, and so most of the comps are going to be within a couple blocks.
Okay. And this is kind of borderline Kentucky and Ohio, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Just west of Ohio.
Can you hear it ringing?
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay.
Chris says, get her done. I agree.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach.
And as you know, we will triple dial this person. What was her name again? Kathy.
Kathy. How long has it been since she's filled it out?
On this, I think it's been 1 or 2 days.
Wonder if my numbers keeping her from.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been.
And we're going to get in that triple dial, that third dial, and
You mean
guys,
leave her a message? You mean leave her a message if she don't take this one?
I think Liam said I was a hype man, so I'm just back here doing my job. That's exactly what we need, Jonathan. That's exactly what we need. That sort of energy. And if you guys want to apply, not apply, but just submit your information so we can reach you to get on the show. Fill that out right there.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
Uh-oh. Couldn't leave a message.
It's all right.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, I just got a sweet lead from you guys on a foreclosure here in Georgia. Love what you guys do. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Tell us about the lead. What's the story behind it? What happened? Do you make any money on it? It's awesome. Nothing makes us feel more grateful than when you guys come back and you tell us you guys have had success with the lead, because then we know what we're doing is working. And, you know, nothing is better or more honoring to us than a warm referral coming in from somebody else, right? If you come in and say, hey, look, I referred you to my friend because I was having some luck with it and they're in a different market and we're deciding to collaborate on these and buy some leads together. I think the coolest story that I've heard is that in California, one of our friends, I'll pull him up right here. Oh man, why can't I find his account now? No, we're just talking. Christian, he bought a lead in California for $500, which is an expensive lead. He got a contract locked up at about 1.9, and ARV on that thing is 2.5 million. So this is a potential $100,000 plus spread because the thing, it's already been gutted. It's just waiting for the new stuff to go in, and you can do that at a pretty decent price. So super sweet. So I just got a text from the guy, and this is from Raymond's lead. He said, "Thanks for your quick response. I'm fixing to put on the market around February/early March. Presently asking 360. Come spring, we'll see how prices we'll see how prices have gone up. Feel free to contact me after the new year. Again, thanks for your interest." Interesting. All right. So we got no answer from Kathy. So we're going to circle down here to another lead. And so we just went to Kathy.
Yeah, I've
No
texted her,
answer.
so I'm waiting on her reply. She's not
Perfect.
replied yet. So.
All right. We're going to try and get one close to home here. We got one in Fort Davis, Texas. Roy. It's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath. It's in good condition, but it needs air conditioning, paint outside. Okay.
4 bed, you say, or 3?
It is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath. And I just put that lead information in the chat for you there. And as you guys all know, Texas is a hard spot to comp unless you kind of live in that market because it is it's just a land? No, I think it's a farm. Let me zoom out here. This is in the middle of nowhere. That's like way in the middle of nowhere. Man, that's like ridiculously far from any large city. Very, very interesting. All right. I mean, you know what? You can call it this year. As I plug it in, what's just the information about the about that property? All right. This has got a 90,000 square foot lot. A huge lot. You know what? We're not going to call this lead. This lead's too remote. We have no clue what the value it could be. It's in Texas. It's a tough one. It's way out in the middle of nowhere. That is just a tough lead to call. Wouldn't do it. We're moving on. All right. Up next, we've got ourselves a North Carolina lead. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath. It's in good condition. No immediate repairs. It's owner occupied. They want to sell ASAP because they're downsizing. Perfect. All right, putting this in the chat for you. Sweet. Oh, this is a nice little house. It looks like it was sold in 2020. Let's plug it into PropStream and see what they say. I copied the wrong address, guys. Put it in a PropStream. It brought me to the wrong spot. Sweet. All right. So we got properties nearby. Ooh, it's near Inglewood. All right. All right.
Is
Yeah,
this
depending
the
on-
Dover Road, Rocky Mount?
Yes, it is. Yep. So we know we've got ourselves a 4-bed, 3-bath. Only 2 costs here by a 4-bed, 2-bed, and a 4-bed, 2-bath, and a 3-bed, 2.5-bath. And this thing
Is
has
it-
more square footage.
Are you showing the one on Zillow that's a 3,000 square feet?
Yep.
3338.
Yep.
It just sold in 620.
You know, that says 2020. When I'm looking at the tax information here, or sorry, the mortgage and transaction history, yep, it was recorded in 2020 as an FHA. So that was a little over a year ago, and it says that they've owned it for 2 to 5 years. Very interesting. All right, let's call them. And do you know how to pitch anything creative? If not, I can call them back after you do.
If I get if I think that it's going to be a question about the creative, I'll just tell them that I'm going to have my partner call them, and
Cool.
I'll switch it right over to you.
Yeah, and so guys, just to give you a little insight on why I'm assuming automatically that this might be a creative deal is just due to the fact that they've only had the mortgage for a year and a half, right? And when you've only had a mortgage for a year and a half, you don't have that much equity, which makes it hard to wholesale without doing a short sale, which most people won't really do, especially an FHA loan, which means that the house is probably in good condition. What are they trying to sell? They're downsizing. Yeah, honestly, I would just give them a call and just try and figure the situation out. And it sold for
Okay.
170 in 2020. And
What about the comps? Is it showing some good?
honestly, this person I would just talk to and figure out what it is that they need because the situation's unique.
Yes,
You know,
so
see if
the
they can't
price
take
may
the short
not
sale.
be.
We
Yeah.
know that it sold for 170 last year, which seems to be a little bit below what the comps are. I'm zooming out. There's things in a similar neighborhood selling for more, in the same neighborhood selling for more, which are less square footage. This is a finished house.
Hey, may I speak to Jermaine, please? Jermaine, how you doing today?
All right.
Doing good, buddy. Listen, my name's Chris. I am giving you a call about your property at 213 Dover Road, Rocky Mount. You filled out a form on our cash offer option website. So I was calling in reference to that. You still looking to sell the property?
Yes, and I just put it on the market yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So it's with you've already signed the agreements with the agent?
Yep, I just signed them yesterday.
Well,
Yeah,
listen-
it was 5:30 yesterday.
I got you. Well, listen, right quick. Can you still talk a minute? I hear your turn signal, so I take your driving. Okay. What is the what was going on with it? I mean, it looked good, so, and it don't look like you've had it really too awful long. So,
No, a year and a half. Just getting out of the city, trying to move to the country. That's all.
So just relocation then.
Yep, that's it.
What is it going to be listed for?
It's gonna be listed for 205. What you doing?
205.
Yep.
Okay.
Wish him
Well-
good luck and say goodbye.
He didn't bring anything.
Well, Jermaine, listen, man. I hate that we're a day late, but sometimes them things happen. And I want to wish you the best of luck with the house going on the market. And you guys have a fabulous Thanksgiving.
Because I tried to go through I tried investors, and I told them, I was like, the house don't need hardly no work, because I just had the entire house repainted.
Gotcha.
The floors are a year and a half old. The roof is only 7 years old. The HVAC is only 7 years old. And
What kind?
I was letting it go under 200, but now that I'm with a real estate agent, I can't let it go under 200.
I got you. What was
the contract expires in February?
Mm-hmm. What kind of offers was you getting from the investors?
They would usually ask me what I would want it for, and they wouldn't. They really wouldn't. I guess they didn't want to give me what I wanted for, because you don't have to hardly put any money into the property.
Mm-hmm. I got you, man. Well, listen, Jermaine, if something changes later on, keep our contact info and just touch base later or something. And again, you guys have a great Thanksgiving.
You too.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
There's just a bummer. Nothing we can do about that, but gonna make sure nobody else calls him. We're gonna write him out on our list.
That would have been may have been a very interesting situation if it was not listed for owner financing sub 2 deal. You think?
Yeah, that definitely could have been a good one for sub 2 to help him move and make sure we could probably get him up to that 205 without him paying closing costs or realtor fees. So it'd save him a bunch of money. And it doesn't sound like he needs the money out right now. As long as he can buy his next house, he just needs a down payment for it. So it's totally doable. But unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But next up, I'm gonna send you a lead from. Let's see, we got a lead from. You know, we got ourselves a South Carolina lead here. I'm gonna put it here. It's a fair condition, no immediate repairs. It's owner occupied. They want to sell in a month because they're downsizing. Because they want to buy another location. Cool. All right. Putting that in. There it is. Nope, no point in calling this guy. He's super remote. It's gonna be a tough deal to dispo.
This one in Sumter.
Yeah. Yep. We got ourselves a nice Ohio lead. You said you call Ohio, right?
Yeah.
We got 3-bed, 2.5 bath. It's in excellent condition, and we're not going to call it. Well, they want to rent instead of owning. We'll see what we can do here. We'll see. I'm putting it in chat right now. Here we go. There we go. So everybody in chat, in the meantime, tell me something about your business that's been making you successful, because I'm looking to learn. I want to know. Plug this in. I'm gonna pull up this address that I just sent our friend Chris. See what it looks like. All right. Yeah. Perfect. This has comps. So it is a 3.5 bandit signs. Where are you putting them up? What sort of intersections? Any specific spots? You go to all the local targets? Flips. How are you keeping organized with all that? Are you wholesaling on top of that, Michael? Okay. Let's see. We got, for some reason, it thinks that this is a 5-bed, something else. 5, 2.5. But we just got 3-bed, 2.5. 2,134 square feet. So calling this a 3-bed.
3, 6, 8.
All right. So we've got a 3-bed, 2.5 bath with a little less square footage. It's 9 years newer. Okay, I'm just gonna plug this thing in. That thing sold for $275. There's no photos. $275. I would say that with the extra square footage and a larger lot, $275. I bet this thing commands. Oh, that's a much newer house. I bet that this thing commands $285. That's my assumption right there. So just give them a call, see what we can do.
So what do you think the price would be on it?
My assumption is ARV is going to be $285, and apparently it's in perfect condition. So he's probably going to be looking for that. Anything you can get off that, just figure out rents, and we can run 1% rule. And other than that, we can try doing creative finance, and I can call on that. I want my signs to last and not get yanked by the county or city within a week. How do you do that? Okay. More in the country of North Carolina is where I'm targeting versus big city. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. So it's not getting yanked up by the city. I see. Signs are money. And this is, I think he goes by Chris.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 60.
Call him back. He probably thinks you're a scammer.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Just one more time, and then we can leave him a message.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 606923198 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Christopher. I'm just calling to reach out and touch base with you about the form you filled out on cash offer option about your property at 4834 in Groveport, Ohio. If you can, please just give me a call back at 828-475-9883. Thank you. I just give the address away, didn't I? Didn't know it.
That's all right. People here tend to be pretty honest from what I understand. Everything I've seen. All right, so I'm sending you now Elite in Kansas. And this one is good because this is going to be a good wholesale opportunity. It's poor condition. So I'm just sending that over to you. Find notification. They've owned it 10 to 14 years. They want to sell in a month. Okay. They need paint inside, paint outside, flooring, and bathrooms, which also means probably kitchen. I usually group those together. If bathroom's gone bad, that means they probably haven't put in the work in the kitchen, and vice versa. And vice versa. But yeah. So I'll just plug in this address and see if we come up to any comps here. You can plug it in to see if you get any photos. Otherwise, I just want to get you talking to somebody.
Kansas.
All right, this is a nice area. All right. And we've got tons of comps. Woo-hoo. Okay. We got a 3-bed, 2-bath, and this is a 3-bed, 2.5. The less square footage and a smaller lot. That thing sold for 142. And this one sold for 153 too. When? When did it sell? Let me just do mortgage transactions. It sold in 2010. That's a loan at least. This one sold for 142. What does the conditions look like? It's dated. Yeah, it looks like kind of a lipstick flip. That just seems like to me the cheap flip. That one sold for 142. Let's see flip comps. Because this one apparently would need some work. We got a 3-2. That is, ooh, really close by. Okay. We got one really close by that was bought for 84 and they sold it for 54. That's like a 30K loss on it. How? Because they flipped it. I'm looking at the photos. I don't know if that's recorded properly because it shouldn't have sold for 54. And that's like next door, 2 houses down.
How much was it?
Looks like it got bought for 84, and then a month later it was sold for 54. But it looks like they put in a lot of work on it. So I think that there must be something wrong with that. I'm gonna plug it in here, that other thing, and see, because that can't be right. Nobody puts in money and then goes for 30K less. Yep, it's pending at 170. It's pending at 170. So they bought it for 84, and that thing sold for 170, and that is 3.5 bath with similar storage. And it was built in what year here? Because otherwise, than that 170, and then this is a bigger house, the bigger lot. Output value of this one that we have, that extra bath, and the bigger square footage, and it's a newer house too. I would say that we're looking right at around 190 ARV. And so MAO, we're going to try and come in as close to 100 as we can. Let's give them a call.
Said ARV's around 190 on this one.
Yep, ARV is going to be around 190. Didn't even connect?
Drop the call.
Man, I think now we're just going to have to dial first and worry about comps as we go. We're nearly an hour in. We haven't had a good conversation yet.
Tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording.
Try one more time here. What a bummer that is. We wanted them to pick up. Oh, it's ringing. This is the first time I heard it ring. And this is Sarah.
Your call has been forwarded to an auto. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Sarah is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Sarah, this is Chris with Cash Offer Option. You filled out a form on our website. I was just contacting you to get some information about your property. You can just give me a call back, 828-475-9883. Thank you. Huh.
All right, we're gonna call this guy here, Vincent. Just dial him up right now, and I'll start pulling stuff up as we go. We just gotta get you in contact with somebody. All right, push the space here. Perfect, it's in the spot.
Please leave your message for
All right. In a 4-bed, 2-bath, and assuming this is a 3 1.5. That one's sold for 208, so we're below 208.
please leave
208's
your
the
message
max.
for
How many times you called so far?
This is the
This is
third
third.
one right here.
Third one. You are striking out today. We never go this long without somebody picking up.
Well, let's just hope the one that does be a keeper.
please leave your message for
Hey, Vance, this is Chris. I'm just calling about your property. You'd filled out a form on our website at Cash Offer Option. You can just give me a call back, 828-475-9883. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna send you another one here. We gotta get somebody to pick up. Holidays. That's exactly what it is. It's tough. That's right. Completely forgot about that. People are on the way to getting there.
I was just getting ready to say, man, wonder if the holidays, I mean, it's Wednesday, but
Almost certainly.
they could be in Walmart getting their last minute.
All right, we're gonna talk to. We're gonna talk to Frank. Randall. It's in pristine condition. I don't want to do that. Let's do. All right, we're just gonna call a California lead. See what we can do. Hang on. I messed up. Well, you guys just got that lead. I put that in the wrong chat. Call it fast. Call it fast, Chris. I put it in the public chat. Just dial it up right now. No delay. We have no time now. I messed up. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that, guys. And I can't delete it because I don't have I'm not signed in on the actual YouTube account. I'm just on the StreamYard account. Yeah, I have 10 people calling them now. 16.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
For sale, it's listed on the
Your
market
call
right
has
now.
been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
We will skip this one. It's already on the market. What a bummer. All right, we gave
This,
away a lead. That was our
this
one.
one that I'm calling's on the market.
Yep. We got one in West Virginia. I'm going to send it to you here. Boom. Private jet only. There we go. West Virginia. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath. Good condition. Very interesting.
Hi, this is Mike. I can't take your call right now. Please leave me a message.
Excited.
I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thank you.
Cuando escuche el tono.
All right. This guy, Mike, in West Virginia, we can offer him $20,000.
Got the MAO.
I think it is.
Hi, this is Mike. I can't take your call right now. Please leave me.
We bought it in 2015 for 73. Bought it for too much.
Hi, this is Mike. I can't take your call right now. Please leave me a message and I will call you back as soon as possible. Thank you.
Cuando escuche el tono, por favor, grabe su mensaje. Cuando haya terminado de grabar, puede colgar o marcar el 1 para escuchar más opciones.
Hey, Mike. This is Chris. I was just calling about your property where you'd filled out a form on cash offer option. If you can, just give me a call back so we can talk about how quick we can buy it. My number is 828-475-9883. Thank you.
I'm trying to find comps on this. It doesn't look like anything similar is sold. Within 3 miles in the last 8 years, nothing similar is sold.
On that one,
Yep. This thing's way in the middle of nowhere. That's tough. We've been an hour. We haven't had a single good conversation with the seller. Let's see. Let's just go to a newer lead here. We got a North Carolina one. You know Goldsboro?
let's do it.
Wait. What a bummer this is. We want people to be picking up. This is tough. Bobby Lane. I gave away his name on accident. I'll just plug his address in here and see what about it's worth. Okay, this is kind of in the middle of nowhere. It says it's in Goldsboro, but it's like outside. This looks like there's some farmland
This-
attached.
Saying it just sold in May 2021. Is that right?
So they've owned it for May of 2020. Arm's length residential transaction. Huh. Hope
Last
Center
sold-
Ministries.
Last sold for 400,000.
Yep, it does not look like the person who filled this out even owns it. How bizarre. I'll just call him anyways, figure it out. Maybe they put in the wrong address on accident. So, I'm interested. Those of you guys who are sitting here just watching along with us, what are you guys doing while you watch? Are you guys doing your own dials, doing your own business? Just kind of listen to us like a radio in the background? Always interested as to what you guys do.
You were trying to reach has a
Picking up CRM, boy, is that important.
voicemail box that has
It's tough. Today and tomorrow is CRM, housekeeping, and SOP updating, and analyzing land development deals. You're in the high level stuff.
I'm sorry. The
Land
person
development
you're
is something
trying
that
to
I don't
reach
totally
has a
grasp
voicemail
yet,
box
but
that
it's
has
something that I
not
think is super
been
cool, no
Please try your
doubt.
call again later.
I feel like that's just kind of like the graduating. That's upperclassmen, right? You go from wholesaling to doing land development. All right, I'm gonna send you another North Carolina lead here. Honestly, if this guy doesn't pick up, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I might just have to loop back through some old leads and figure out follow up on them. And that might be the point of this stream then. No point in wasting your time calling all these if nobody's gonna pick up. I've got Jan.
See what Jan Reed's bill.
You know what? If this person doesn't pick up, we're gonna do some cold call training, right? We're gonna do some. I'll get somebody else on here. We can do some role play. I'll take notes and we can just provide some feedback and try and get some people's games to be a little bit more. Ooh. Michael says you're trying to get the big paydays. Why give the land deals away if it makes sense to develop? If you have the right deal, you can find money to partner with. I think that there's money in almost anything. It'll be there. You just got to figure out where it is. And that's the thing. That's the trick. You got to figure out, how you're going to get to that value. How can you pull it out and extract it? But let me see here.
Man, what is of the evening? How long you gonna be on, Liam?
Usually we try to hit around 3 hours, but the bummer is today nobody's picking up. So I got to change up the pace a little bit because nobody will stick around to do all these listening to all these leads if nobody's gonna answer the phone. You're all getting ready for the holidays tomorrow. It makes sense.
Hey, Jan, this is Chris. I'm calling about the form you filled out on the cash offer option website. If you can, please just give me a call back at 828-475-9883. Thank you. Oh.
As everybody in the audience, I am in the chat, or I'm asking you guys to reach out to your contacts right now. Do you know somebody who wants to get better at cold calling? They're pretty new to it, and they've got some room to grow. Because right now, I want to do some training. I think that's going to be the best bet for this, is to be able to set people up for success right after the holidays. Because what I think is going to happen is we're going to go through these leads and just keep burning and burning and burning and burning. And we're not going to get any leeway on these. Because, I mean, how many have we called? I'm going to go count. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's like, assume the price of these leads are. This is, $2,000 plus in leads. And not a single one of them is picked up, not one. And all of these people are filling out forms. So it just has to be because of holidays. We're getting later in the day. It's a bummer, but it's just a fact of the matter. So I think that if we can get some people on, if you guys can start, sending out some feelers, trying to get some people in here who would be willing to learn, let's do it. W2, that's all right, Leo. Too close to Thanksgiving, man. That's what it is. Is your number showing up as scam likely? Alice, that's a good thing. Hey, Chris, why don't you give me a call really quick? I'm putting my number in the private chat. Let's see what it can do. Alice, do you want to hop on? I don't know if I sent you the link.
Okay.
Started texting because of it and had a really good response today. Be interesting. Yes, I can. I'm sending you the link right now.
Okay, I'm calling you, Liam.
All right, I'm ready. Nope, it looks right. It looks perfect. Michael says, I want to see Leo get on and work that sub 2 magic. That is, oh man, dude, when people come on and they know sub 2 and they're able to negotiate deals like that, it's just beautiful. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up my Trello right now. I'm going to open my little project tracking board here. I'm going to figure out who I need to follow up with, and I'm going to do it. Oh, look at that. We got that thing. So, all right. Well, Chris, thank you for coming on and calling today, man.
Man, I appreciate it. Let's do it again. So maybe I don't know, maybe
back on in a day where people are actually picking up their phones.
I was thinking maybe 8 or 8:30, but depending on if you're still on. If there's a store, I was out yesterday and man, yesterday evening was ridiculous. I guess people doing their last little bit runs, for before the holidays, because
that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if we'll end up getting back into calling later today, but no doubt I do want to get. So if any of you guys in the chat know somebody who wants to learn some more cold calling and wants to work with some higher level people to learn, just drop them a link and we'll get them on here and we'll just start doing some role play and get some live feedback to them. And I mean, that's my favorite thing to do. My very favorite thing to do. So right now I'm putting some feelers out, seeing if anybody wants to learn. Anybody wants to practice? All right, I'm having another post. It's busy out there. I just got back and your wife is still out, dude. Everybody waits till the last minute to get all their stuff done. That's just the way the world works. Unlucky. I'm just going to my grandma's house. My parents are dealing with all that. I don't have to bring anything. I'm bringing a pie.
But an appetite, man.
Yep. I just got to do nothing but not eat, starve myself. So tomorrow I can come in and eat a whole turkey on my own.
So where's Gene and at today? Is he?
Yeah, Gene might be on a little bit later. But really what the format is Gene and Ivan live in Eastern Europe. Gene's in Ukraine. I think Ivan's on a trip to Kiev right now. And so it's like ridiculously early for them. And so it's just been messing with their sleep schedules to be running this every single day. And so they're just taking, some time away to make sure they're getting enough sleep, and they'll hop on at their leisure, but there's no stress on them to have to sit here and run the show. So that's where I step in. I'm like, you know what? I'm in Central Time. That works perfectly for me to call East Coast sellers and West Coast sellers, right? My time frame just works. I'm here. I want to do it. I like calling when I make something happen.
Man, you're doing a good job, bro. I mean, just like it's never missed a lick. The calls.
I appreciate you.
Hey, the calls, the running the show, all of it.
Thank you. We're putting a lot of effort into it and looking to just keep getting better and better and better. Looking to just keep getting better. And of course, if you guys ever have any ideas, of things you think would be cool to incorporate in the show, things you'd like to see, things you'd like to do, how we can, involve you guys better, please let us know. I mean, we're always open to learning new things or having different ideas thrown at us because we want to make this show the best thing for you guys as possible. We want this to be the show for the people. We want this to turn into a community where you guys feel welcome, not just some kind of, when you're looking at like high-level people doing stuff and you're like, oh man, like I'm in a different realm than them. I don't even know how to connect with them. I don't have any common ground with them. They're doing business. I'm not. We want to make this as just organic, grassroots as possible so you guys can actually, hang out with us and be like, yo, these are just normal people, right? Just organic, grassroots as possible. And we've got Alice. Hang out with us and be like, yo, these are just normal people. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Have you got yourself a new light?
I did. I got it the other day when it was so dark.
It looks good. It looks really good.
Yep, I am. I'm kind of working the back cave sometimes. So.
Is this just kind of your little?
I kind of moved it so I could sit on the couch because we're on here for so many hours sometimes. And
yeah, you
get uncomfortable. So everything's kind of moved around. Nobody's wanting to answer today. I kind of thought they would.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just saw. Nobody's wanting to answer. It's tough.
Alice, how are you today?
I'm good, Mr. Chris. I'm out here in Arizona. Where are you from?
North Carolina.
Oh, I love North Carolina. Are you up in the Raleigh market or Charlotte?
We'll do both. I'm closer. I'm about an hour from Charlotte, though. So.
Are you? I've got a good friend in Albemarle, which is about an hour northeast, right?
Yeah, not far. Not far.
I like that market. In fact, that was my number 2 choice when I moved to Phoenix because all the banking industry after 9/11 came down to Charlotte.
Yeah, it's Charlotte's really got as far as real estate, though, it's been pretty good, but it's really got it's one of the bigger, probably not like Phoenix or Dallas, but it's very competitive, very competitive. So.
Yeah, I know a handful of people making it happen there. I like it. I like being kind of a busy market, and all your little outskirt areas are still good too.
Well, them busy markets helps the little markets, or the smaller areas actually.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Glad to know we got you there. Sometimes we get deals in North Carolina. Send them your way.
Good, I sure would appreciate it. Annie, I was telling Liam I'm definitely down for JV.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You flipping too, or mostly just wholesaling, or what's your game plan there?
Mainly wholesaling.
Mainly wholesaling. Yeah, me too. I've done both, but I don't love to manage contractors. I did recently over in Birmingham, and our first contractor was kind of a bust. Even though I swear I did my due diligence, it still didn't work out. We got a
Yeah.
good guy there on the now, but it's painful to be flipping houses and making payments and have stop work orders from the county.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My
Becomes
me
a
and my
headache
brother-in-law and sister has done several properties, and right now they're in the middle of a flip in Statesville in Iredell County. Just
Yeah, I know where Statesville is.
oh
Yeah.
wow, cool. But anyway, this thing's been going on. Yesterday when I talked to her, she was really, really upset with her contractor and stuff because it's just been. This thing's been, well, December will be a year. And I said, you might as well. I don't know. I know you can go so long with not having to pay capital gains tax.
Yep.
I think that's 2 years. 2
Mhm.
years. So,
Yeah, it rolls over to less after the first 12 months, but if you can make it the 2 years, it's a little better.
also
Mhm.
after a year, you still can, what is it, like a 50%?
You're paying at
Increase
your
in your-
ordinary income tax rather than the higher rate
Of a
that's
flip.
what we're doing. Yeah. That's cool. Super cool. What do you think, Liam? We gonna try to make some more calls, or what you feeling?
I'm feeling like I'd like to do some cold call training, get some people on here who want to do some role play. I put some feelers out on Facebook. I made some posts in creative financing with Pace Morby, my micro tribe, just a general page post, I think. I don't know if I got that done properly, but like, I am struggling to get a response. People are just busy doing their holiday-related shenanigans, So if you guys know anybody who's watching knows anybody that just wants to practice some role play, is just in the lab all the time, somebody just wants to get work in, isn't too concerned with holidays, right? Send them our way because we'll get them on. We'll give them free training, right? Free training, and I do coaching. It's that's one of my businesses, and the more coaching we can get done, the better life is.
We definitely could get in front of some people. I know lots of people that would jump on that. If I had a little more notice on it, they would.
It's just the
Yeah,
holidays.
they would understand that they could probably get just as much out of something like that, even if it's watching other people do it, as buying a course,
Yeah.
For me personally, I'm somebody who learns by seeing somebody do something once, and then I can pick it up from there. And I think a lot of people who are hands-on learn that way as well. And so for me, the course model doesn't work super well. I need something that's like there, somebody who's, being able to answer my questions right away and answer these hypotheticals and give me examples of how they would respond to stuff. And, being able to kind of not just provide a bunch of YouTube videos about, how it can be done, and except for they're charging you 10 grand for like, the reason why I think sub 2 is one of the most successful courses is because Pace over provides value. He doesn't just have, this course that you log into and then you're watching it on, on a Teachable or whatever platform he's using, but he involves you in a community and he makes sure that you have hands-on learning and you're involved with people who are doing stuff at a high level and they want you to succeed. I think that's where the true value lies.
I agree with that completely.
And Joshua agrees as well. I completely resonate with what you're saying, Liam. Yeah, that's 100%. That's the way, like, that's why I had to be at the Closers Olympics, because watching everybody close at a high level, that's the best sort of learning for me. Well, I'm going to try calling somebody really quick while we're waiting to see if somebody wants to get on to do some learning.
Okay.
Let me get my...
Are you calling off the lead sheet that we typically use?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to find you a good one. Oh, I want you to call this one. It's a good one. It's line 210.
Line 210.
I read through a bunch of these the other night to try to pick out the ones that had some extra motivation, and I'm 210.
Got it. Okay.
I'll
Sweet.
find you a
You
couple
just
more
come
hot
on.
ones while you call so we can try to make some deals happen.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, Tina.
Hi?
Tina, my name is Liam. You filled out my website a little while ago saying that you wanted an offer on your property. Sorry I'm getting back to you so late. I just, it's been a busy week with Thanksgiving and all that. So here I am now.
Okay.
Are you still looking to get that property sold?
I am entertaining offers.
You're entertaining offers. So other people are talking to you.
Yes.
Oh, you're cheating on me. I'm not the only one. What are they, oh, hang on. What are the offers coming in at, Tina?
I'm in the 200,000.
In the 200,000. Perfect. Okay. Well, tell me a little bit about the property. Just catch me up to speed.
3 bedroom, 2 bath,
Okay.
1 garage, 1350 living space.
Oh wow.
That's about all I know.
Okay. Do you live there?
I do.
Now, when you're talking about kitchens and bathrooms and stuff like that, how would you rate them on a scale of like scary to HGTV?
Not HGTV, but not scary.
So somewhere right in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of updating would you do if you had unlimited budget?
Fresh coat of paint.
Uh-huh.
Fresh coat of paint. That's about it. Fresh coat of paint.
Okay. So if I were to come in, you're thinking that this wouldn't be a good property for me to flip?
It's possible. I don't know.
Okay. I guess what I'm looking for, if I were to flip, and we buy properties for a number of reasons, but if this were a property to flip, we'd be looking for some things that we can do some value adds, so updating kitchens, bathrooms, maybe the roofing, flooring, paint, and all that you think is pretty good besides the paint?
Yeah, the counters might need replacing.
Okay. It sounds like your property is in really great condition. Why are you looking at cash offers?
Just going through some changes in life.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That happens to us all. I hear you from that.
Some changes. My kids are older. I don't need so much.
Sure, so you're just looking to get a place that has a little bit more you-sized.
Right.
That makes sense. Okay. What are some things about your property you think that makes it stand out?
I don't know.
That's fair. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know that answer.
No worries. Okay. So, if I were to give you an offer, about how long are you looking until you'd like to do closing?
I don't know. Right now, like I said, I'm just looking at entertaining.
Sure, just shopping around, trying to see if the numbers come out to what you want. Okay. So with the offers that are in the 200s, why haven't you taken those yet?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just seeing if one better comes along?
Yes.
Yeah, I personally, if I were to buy this cash, I would be looking right around the 175 mark. So those 200 offers are really attractive.
Right. Okay.
But even with that, it's very difficult for us to make an offer if there's no, commitment on your end. It doesn't sound like you're really ready to sell.
Right. Well, I want to,
Uh-huh.
but then I don't.
That's a
There's,
scary prospect.
maybe inside the head, like do it, and then like, oh, I raised my kids here, all the memories and all the this and all of that, and
Yeah.
it was my first home.
Wow.
So I've just got all these conflicting
Mm-hmm.
stories and everything. So yeah, I just have all this conflict. So I don't know.
Well, it's a scary thing, no doubt. I totally understand. It's like,
And like, where do I go after I'm done selling it? You know what I mean? Because I don't have anything lined up. I don't know. I have no clue. So it's a really tough spot.
having all those emotional ties to the house, and it was a place where you raised your kids, and
Yeah.
something that I see all the time, because we represent home buyers who are looking to get into that area that maybe aren't able to go down the traditional route, and we're looking to find somebody else who can take the story where you are and start adding on to it and really make that house a home again. And like, it's the most beautiful thing in my eyes. It's one of the biggest reasons why I enjoy real estate, is that it's such a human thing, being able to go into a place and make it your own. And so, outside of like just price, or outside of that, I mean, how would I, as somebody who's looking to buy the house, assist you in finding your next spot, or, earn that trust from you that I'm not somebody who's going to come in and tear it down and build, a 10-unit monstrosity?
I don't think that would be an option.
I don't think it would either.
I don't think that would be an option. But at 170, that would barely pay off what I've got,
Hmm.
what I've got going.
How much do you still owe on it?
Well, I have a first and a second. I have 128 up front and 40 on back.
So you're owing about 168 then.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for the house, I mean, you've got somebody who's helping you with the decision of selling, best friend.
I don't. Well, I do have my sister,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, don't do it. Just stay where you're at. Don't do it.
Oh, so that's where all those other extra feelings are coming from. She grew up there, or did she grow up there, or was that your family?
No, my family.
I see.
Not hers.
Gotcha.
Mine.
Well, so why do you want to sell it? Just having a space that's not so much to maintain, or is there other reasons too?
There's a few reasons that are personal.
Oh yeah, I don't mean to pry. Sorry.
Yeah, and that's all right. I mean, just a few reasons that are personal.
Mhm.
First off, my daughter's father and my son's father know where I live. And I'm looking at some big changes, and I just don't want them in those big changes.
Oh,
The
okay.
children are grown. There's no reason for me to have any ties with them any longer.
Uh-huh.
Poor choice consequences, so to speak.
Yeah.
I just, not the most quality of characters.
Sure. No. Yeah, that's loud and clear.
Yeah, so it's just a bunch of stuff.
Tina, I mean, I'd like to help you find another place that you can move into, some place that comes after, and that way it would really ease up the decision making as far as if you want to get this sold. I mean, let me just ask you a hypothetical. If you had a perfect place in your hand right now that you knew you were going to be able to walk into and fit your criteria, I mean, how much would that help your decision to sell?
tremendously.
What are some things that you're looking for in the next property that you go to?
Something that's cheap
Cheap?
and affordable. Yeah,
What do you want your monthly payment to come out to?
less than 600.
Less than 600? Okay.
That would be
I mean, and then what's a ballpark of a down payment you'd be able to put down?
that would be depending on how much I get out of it.
Sure. Okay.
Because I was a single mom, and things were very difficult, and I worked my tail off to make sure we had everything we needed and a lot of our wants, but it was still, it wasn't like I had a big bankroll that I could put away,
Sure. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Ballpark, what's your credit at?
somewhere in the 700s.
Oh, pff, you're great on that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt you'd have very much trouble, getting financing for a property with a 700 plus credit score. Getting that, I think everything you're saying is pretty doable. And I mean, I'm not an agent out there, but I do a lot of business and buying and selling out there. And I do have a lot of connections that we could probably find. Are you looking to stay in the area, or are you trying to move somewhere else completely?
That's up in the air. I don't know.
You got some areas that are kind of on your mind that you've kind of tagged?
My sister moved up towards Arkansas
Mhm.
and towards Oklahoma, so maybe out there, maybe Vegas. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
You find being a little bit more remote?
I'm sorry.
You find being a little bit more remote, or not in a big hub or city area?
Remote, big city. I'm not really sure. I'm not really clear.
Yeah. I mean, based on what you're saying in those areas, if I'm thinking at like, I'll have to double check my numbers. The 175 was just my first rough estimate, I think. Just being honest with you, I might be able to do a little bit better. I'd have to check with my finance department. I'm just kind of the one who talks to people on the phones. I've got my analysts behind me, and they're just not people. And so I'll see if they can come to a better number for me. But I think that I can definitely help you out here. I mean, we buy a ton of properties over the state, and being able to find a buyer and one of our other sellers is like the most ideal solution.
Right.
The most ideal solution. You know what? Can I just put you on hold for like 2 minutes? I'm just gonna give a call to my my finance lady, see if the numbers have changed, and or just give her an update on the condition of the property and see what we can come up to, and then see what I can do for you. Sweet. All right, give me one moment.
Yeah.
So, for this, what I'm doing for is I shouldn't be negotiating against myself, but that 175 isn't going to cut it for her. And I want to come in and do what I can to make sure we're able to genuinely help her out. And we can come up closer to 200. We can come up closer to 200. Since the property is already in good condition, that's what Alice is telling me. And so, given that she needs to find a place to move, that motivation isn't high, I'm not going to get into a negotiations war with her right now. That just doesn't make sense. It's going to stress her out. And I want to be in her pocket saying like, hey, we can help you out. We can get this done. Let us do all the legwork for you.
And we could give her
And
90.
we
90
kind of want her to come to that decision for us rather than us having to, come to that or, push that decision on her. So I think I'm going to say, yeah, I mean, we can do better. How far off that 200 do you think you can come to get you to the next spot?
Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes, I can now.
And you could also tell her when she's ready, we can do a 90 or 120-day close. We do those fairly often and it's not a big
Mhm.
deal. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll give her
Okay, there you
time.
go. Perfect. Tina, are you there?
I am.
Perfect. Glad. How far away from that 200 do you think you'd be able to come?
Probably about 190.
190? Okay. Yeah, I think that I can't guarantee, but I think that 190 would probably work. I think we can probably do 190. But that's only half the battle on this. So assuming we can do 190, now we have to find a spot that we can get you to safely, quickly, and or I guess quickly isn't really a requirement on your end, but just make sure that we're able to get you there with the least amount of hassle on your end. So that involves us finding a spot on your end. And what we do all the time are we can extend closing to really whenever you'd be comfortable. They
Okay.
can 90, 120 days out, give you a number of months and after the holidays and all that, just to make sure that you can look for a property and try and find one on your own. And we can also go to work and try to find one for you as well.
Okay. All right.
And then, I really like to think outside of the box on this sort of stuff and set myself above and beyond just, a number on my head and just somebody's going to come in and buy your house for this number and blah, blah, blah. I mean, is there anything else that you think I could possibly help out with? I mean, it's if you need a dog that needs to get relocated, if you need, your garden replanted, I don't care what it is. Is there anything I can do that would just make your life easier?
Wave your magic wand? I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know.
Well, I've got a few different magic wands, and I think I can go to work waving one of them. But so, Tina, if I can get you that 190, and we go to work trying to help you find a new spot to move closer to your sister and just make your life a little bit better, is that something that you'd be open to working with me on?
I believe I would be.
Now, you say you believe you would be. What would the reasons be why you maybe wouldn't?
I'm unemployed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm unemployed at this time.
Sure. Okay. Do you have any income coming in? Unemployment or something like that?
I do not.
Okay.
I do not. The most I have coming in is about 140 a month,
Sure.
and that's from one little job that I have. But I am in training to become a truck driver.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. What kind of experience do you have? I mean, how long until your truck driver training would be done?
I should be done. Well, I test on the 2nd.
Of December?
Yes,
And how confident are you? I mean, have you been doing your research? You've been doing your learning?
I have.
Okay. Okay.
I've been practicing. I'm in school.
Well, perfect. Well, that makes life easier then. So you've got something lined up, something to look forward to. But let's just say worst case scenario, and I'm sure this won't happen. What sort of skill sets do you have? What kind of line of work would you be decent at?
I was a bus driver.
You were a bus driver.
Yes. On and off for 9 years.
So you have a CDL.
I do. I have a CDL Class B.
Okay. Well, we know a ton of business owners in that area. And listen, I'll tell you what I'll do. And I don't know if I can make something happen on this front, but I can put some feelers out and say, hey, who needs a driver? And, if you're, if the truck driving doesn't end up panning out, I bet you that we'd probably be able to help you find some place wherever you're moving to. Find a house that you'd like, figure out a place that you might be able to work, and just really help you get it all lined up and just try and take as much stress off of you as possible.
Right. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What else can we help you with? I mean, is there anything else from my end that you think I can look at and be like, hey, how can I get, my connections to work for you?
I mean, I really can't think of anything.
Yeah,
I really can't think of anything.
really can't think of anything. Okay. Okay.
No. Kind of drawing a blank at this time.
So let me just kind of recap here. If we would be able to close at any time within 4 months, and we help you find a new place to buy, and we can help you find a spot that you can find a job in, assuming that your trucking doesn't go perfectly as planned, and we can do the 190. Do you think that we're good?
I think that might work.
I think that might work. What boxes need to be checked to absolutely make that work? And that's assuming that all the things that I said there absolutely happen 100%.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
I do not know.
Well, let's talk about the new place that you're going to move into. Do you have a preference as far as how many stories it will be, bedrooms, bathrooms, anything like that?
I kind of get excited about 2 stories.
You kind of get excited about 2 stories. Okay. Okay. What about beds and baths?
2 or 3.
I think that you're going to be coming into a good position. And then, I know you're saying like looking in sort of like Arkansas and Oklahoma. Are you just saying a little bit north from where you are right now in Arizona, closer to the borders, or in those states exactly?
I'm not geographically educated, so yeah, someplace maybe an hour or 2 away from Oklahoma, someplace with cheap taxes
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
and no other shenanigans.
Okay. Well, I think that this will work pretty well, Tina. I think that this will work really well, actually. You're making it easier than you think you are. Here's what I'm going to do, because it sounds like you're driving right now. I'm going to talk to my finance department. I'm going to talk to some of my connections out in that area and try and dial in an area where we might be able to find a spot for you to move into. But now we can push things off, or we can, keep this whole thing running for probably as long as, 4 months, 120 days. But assuming like if all of a sudden I'm like everything just falls straight into place, what's the soonest that you could start getting things going?
Probably about 120 days.
120 days will be about like that's when you want to that's when you would like to start doing stuff, or
Yes.
okay, that's fine. Perfect. That gives us more time to search then. Well, I'm going to get in contact with the people that I need to get in contact to. And I know we've got Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow. Is this a cell phone?
It is.
Okay. I'm going to give you a text later tonight and just let you know what I found out. And I'll either then end up giving you a call back today or probably Friday. Okay? Perfect. And then the last thing that I can ask you to commit to is that if somebody comes and gives you an offer way better than mine, just give me a call or a text and let me know so that I can ask some questions about it. And, I'm an honest, straight shooter. If I think somebody's coming in and they're an honest, straight shooter, I'll let you know. But there's a lot of scrupulous people who are trying to, put people in stressful situations and more stressful situations for a quick profit. And I'd let you know if I think that's what's going on too.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, so Tina, save my number. This is my cell phone here. You can call me, text me, FaceTime me. Nobody's ever done that, but I always offer the opportunity to. I mean, it'd be, something new, something different. But yeah.
What next?
My name's Liam, Liam, like Liam Neeson.
Okay. And house buyer. Okay. 651, that's San Diego, right?
651, that's St. Paul. I'm in Minnesota right now.
Oh, wow. Nice. Okay.
But all my business partners are in Arizona.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, thank you, Liam.
Thank you, Tina. Hey, I hope you have a really safe night, okay?
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later, all right?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bam.
You killed it.
Sweet.
You did.
Yeah, I think that I built rapport that nobody else would really be able to build. I got all of the Easter eggs out of the basket, right? We know that she wants to move east. We got to help her find a place to move. We've got to get some sort of a job lined up if that's a necessity. And given that she wants to wait 120 days and there's no worries about seeing, whether or not she passes her thing in December 2nd, right?
Yep.
We've got time to do that because with a CDL, finding work, I'm sure she's just going through a lot in her life and like just hasn't, had the energy to do that herself. And having somebody to come in and reach out and be like, hey, we have a CDL looking to move in the area. Do you have a job? Easy as that.
You did
And really
so
just getting
well.
creative for these people, connecting with them, relating to them. That's how we get deals done in the long game, right? Because this is just going to be a nice follow-up game and, putting in the legwork that she either doesn't know how to or doesn't have the energy to. And that's okay. She's going through a stressful time of her life. So, yeah.
What I liked is you stayed calm and non-aggressive, but still in charge. You weren't overly, you know what I mean, trying to buy your house now. Let me buy your house now. You stayed very calm, kept her talking, and I was impressed.
Think that you actually made her feel like you cared,
That's so important because, right, we're having human conversations with people.
I found you some more leads that have situations that they really need to sell. So this depends on what you're feeling, but I picked some good ones out for you.
Thank you, Alice. But Michael's saying that $600 per month, she's going to be in a studio apartment. You must live in it. The areas that we're looking in, these are not high population areas. And $600 a month, that'll get you 120 to 100. That 600 is going to be like 125 purchase price. And
Plus her down payment, she's got $60K in her pocket equity when we buy this.
32K, and I don't know if she has any savings.
Her payoff, her mortgage was 60 less. It was around 130, or did I mishear her?
She's got two mortgages, one for 128 and one for another 40,000.
120, so 168, and we're coming in at 200, 190. Okay.
190.
Yeah.
And what do you think somebody would buy the deal at?
That one's going to be good. It's a newer house. It's I see a new high comp in there in the 240 range. I would be surprised if we can't get 210 out of that one, maybe a little bit more.
Sweet.
I have a buyer down there we've sold a couple to, and that's the kind of cookie cutter house they like. They do. You're in my neck of the woods. Kingman's about I don't know, I think about a 4-hour drive, 4.5. So not too bad. On the way to Vegas, I stop by and go to Vegas and charge it to the real estate expense.
John Taylor, Jonathan Dunn, Columbus, Georgia. I have your buyer in Arizona. I think Alice has all of our buyers in Arizona. I think everybody has a buyer in Arizona.
There's so many, yeah.
Yeah.
Although the hedge
Real
funds
estate.
won't touch Kingman, at least not ours, but still, it's all good. You did
Somebody
so
will.
good. Oh yeah, it'll go. We're not sweating it. It will go.
Okay, so I'm going to open it back up. And which was another one that you wanted me to look at here? Another one.
Let's see who I've got here. I had marked them all up. Let me just find one. I'm trying to see if there's a state I prefer over another one. Or a city. I actually have a buyer in this city, so let's try line 272. He's a good friend.
272 it is.
He's got over 100 rental properties in Shreveport, so if we can lock the deal, we got the buyer.
Oh. All right. So we've got Brenda, 3 bed, 1 bath. It's in fair condition. It needs AC, paint, appliances, flooring, electrical, and structural problems.
Oof, oof, oof. Let's make
It's
it work.
vacant.
My girl
They
can do
want to
it.
sell ASAP because financial and they inherited it.
We got all of them. We stacked that.
Oh my God. Dude, nobody bought this?
Oh, I'll have to tell the
Verified
lady.
phone number?
Oh, let's go. Let's get it.
There's just nobody buying in Louisiana, apparently.
Wow.
It's
Shreveport.
ridiculous.
That's a great lead. Let's hope she hasn't sold it already. Goodness.
This is brand new from today.
How is it?
This is somebody I need to get in contact with.
Yes, we do.
Please leave.
Gonna call back. Let's see what we got numbers wise. Got to get it cheap, but that's all right. They're around 40,000 in good shape, but maybe we can just take it off their hands and take care of the problem.
That's what I'm thinking.
Shreveport's
Please
a
leave
good
your
market
message.
for rental property. They cash flow well because it is inexpensive.
Picking properties up for 40K. Never go wrong with that.
40K rehab, yeah, right? I say rent ready rehab. I shouldn't say rehab. Rent ready though.
Chris in the private chat is saying he's got to hop off. Chris, thank you so much for being here today, man. I'm sorry we couldn't get you a good contact. We'll have you back on. He's going to church though, so he's going to have a lovely time.
Please leave your message for.
Oh. Shoot her a text real quick.
Brenda, this is Liam. You filled out my website. You wanted to get an offer on your property, so I figured I'd reach out. Give me a call back, and we can figure out what we can come to. I'm gonna text her. I'm gonna text.
Yes,
I'm a
sir.
triple texter. The 321. So my first text is just her name with an exclamation point. Next one is you filled out my website. I want to buy your house. Give me a call back. This is my cell. Boom. Yeah, man, Chris, we'll definitely make it happen. I want to see you actually be able to talk to a seller. It was so unfortunate. Nobody was picking up. All right. But next, which one do you think we should go to next, Miss Alice?
Oh, I had another one picked. Let's see what we got. I didn't know that one was from today, though. All right, let's do this one. It's in Florida. It's line 280.
Line 280. I see it. Brenda.
Come on, Brenda. It's an unverified number, but maybe
We
she'll
got
answer.
2 Brendas. All
It
right.
needs everything.
It needs everything? Love that.
She said it's in good shape, but she said it still needs air conditioned paint, kitchen appliances, kitchen cabinets.
Well, but yeah, it needs all of that in good condition.
She's
Obviously.
lived there 10 to 14 years. She has a mortgage. It's up to date, but she needs to downsize.
She's living there?
Yep.
That's a tough one, no doubt. Why would they be living there?
Let's see what it looks like.
Please leave your message for
N- N-
But boy, today it is just tough to get in contact with people.
Nope, we don't claim that. We're claiming they're going to answer.
But if I say they're not going to answer, then jinxing it should say they're going to answer, right? You know, I really hope Brenda does not pick up.
please leave your message for
I was like, hang on. Did that just happen? Okay, this is either my third or fourth time calling, but I'm going to
Okay,
dial
we'll get
away anyway. And if you guys are not triple dialing, you guys are missing out. Triple dialing is the wave.
please leave your message for
Holidays, that's what it is, John, you're right. Oh, I didn't leave a message. Oh well, I'll text her.
Let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, I like this one too. Ooh.
All right, and which one are we going to here? Are we going to Rodney or Tina?
I think it was Tina the one we already called. Let's see.
We called Brenda, and now we're either on Tina or Rodney.
Oh, Ronnie's a little bit out in the boonies, but not too far from Kansas City. I got some friends in Kansas City. Let's go on and try and see what he has to say.
All right, Mr. Rodney. We will try you and see what you have to say. You better have something good to say. Because it's money making time. John, have you been successful today? How's your operation been, sir?
Relocating, had a death in the family, and tired of being a landlord.
Ooh, I like those pain points. I like those pain points a lot.
6202.
Doesn't matter how much we like their pain points if they're never gonna answer, though. That's the problem.
Yeah. Gonna find out about this tenant, see if they're paying and tell me.
Hello? Rodney.
Yeah.
Rodney, my name's Liam. You filled out my website. I want to give you an offer on your property.
Oh, I've already got 2
You've already got 2, and what are they at?
out of Texas.
They're out of Texas. How much are they offering you?
30,000.
30,000. Okay. And why haven't you signed the papers with them?
Well, I got one right now, and they're going through it, but I looked at the second one just today.
Just today. How long you been talking to them for?
A couple weeks.
So they've been working you. Why haven't they just done the deal yet?
I don't know.
They making it tough for you?
No, not really.
Well, that's good. At least they're not putting any stress on you. Okay. But have you signed any contracts with them, or are they just thinking about sending offers?
Yeah, I only sent one, for 30,000. And that was it. And after that, well, they got to go through all their, whatever their banking deal is or whatever they got to go through. So,
Gotcha. But you've already signed paperwork with this person.
yeah, with all of them, yeah.
So why are you talking to another one? Now, the paperwork that you signed, is that a purchase agreement?
Yeah, as is.
As is. Well, Rodney, I'll tell you right now, now that you've signed one, if you start entertaining another offer and you try to go with that, the original person can sue you.
Yeah, I do. I looked at him. Like I said, I looked at him and I went with this one because they went as is and 30, and they did offer the 30. So, and I did sign it. So we're good with that right now, and I haven't signed anything else.
Got it. Okay. And do you know how long that contract is until it's expired?
No,
Did they put any earnest money down?
no,
Why not?
they didn't put nothing down.
Did you get
What's
proof of
supposed
funds?
No. They just put as is, and we just signed one piece of paper. They're going through whatever. And I was supposed to go through a coordinator, and she has dropped the ball.
What's the close date supposed to be? Did they give you a close date?
Which is tomorrow, on the 27th.
They're supposed to close tomorrow or the 27th?
27th, yeah.
They're supposed to
On
close
Thanksgiving?
The 27th.
No, 27th. Monday?
Okay. Yeah, so what you signed there is probably like a month ago, right?
The 13th,
The 13th. When was the last time that you talked to him?
today. I talked to one of them today.
And they're still planning on going through on the 27th?
I guess, I don't know. He said he'd get a hold of his coordinator. I said, I've got another more offer on this house, and nothing's been signed yet.
Yeah, can I tell you what they're doing?
So,
They're trying to wholesale your house. They're not gonna buy it. They just got you to sign an agreement at 30,000, and they're gonna find another investor who'll pay them 35 or 40,000.
all right, I understand.
The
And I don't
27th
think they really are very serious about it. And the 27th is a Saturday. Most title companies aren't open then.
Right.
So how do they intend to close? How do they intend to close on a Saturday if the title company isn't open?
Right, right. If she's supposed to send me, it was a title company, and somebody called from Texas, and that was it. She about 2 seconds on it. I haven't heard a word out of the coordinator yet, but the guy I talked to, and I said, look, where's the coordinator? I've got a guy who went in a second, you know.
Yeah, I mean, based on what I'm seeing, I don't know if these guys ever intend to actually close on your property. But I mean, I can't even give you an offer until this one's dealt with, because if you guys have on the contract, on that piece of paper, is that it says the 27th on it for closing date?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. That's weird. I can't imagine why they'd want to. I mean, title companies, it doesn't sound like these people really know what they're doing. Have they been communicative with you at all?
He's only texted me once, and we got together and we got signed paperwork and on the deal, so I thought it was pretty decent. And after that, he said, I'll get a hold of my coordinator, and we actually talked, and she announced her name and everything, and she said, I'll get everything ready to go and working on it, and that was the last time I seen her.
Okay. Well, Rodney, I mean, based on what I'm hearing here is, I don't think they don't intend to buy your property. What's going to probably end up happening is if they don't find an investor who will pay them $5,000 or $10,000 more, then you're just going to be out the 20 days that you waited, or the 2 weeks that you waited, right? And then that's that. But yeah, because they didn't put any earnest money down, and that's what's telling me exactly that they don't intend to actually buy it themselves. Otherwise, they'd be serious about it. They put some earnest money down. So yeah, I mean, I'll give you a call Monday and see if you guys ended up closing, and if you didn't, then see if you want to work with me. Somebody's real serious about buying it, not trying to play games with you. But hey, if they end up closing on you and getting it done, and you get your money, I guess that's a win for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Any other
All right,
properties?
Rodney.
Alrighty.
I hope that you have a very safe Thanksgiving, have a safe weekend, and I hope that you get that closing done. I mean, that'd be real nice for you.
Does he have any others?
Thank you, sir. I'll talk to you Monday, okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye now. I was probably just talking too much there. I was just trying to explain that through to myself and him. Oh,
Call him
any
back
other
real quick.
properties?
Call him back and ask him if he has any other ones.
I will.
Oh, what? It's not a bad deal. 30's probably where it needs to sell. Cleaned up, like pretty nice, because they're not rehabbing like super nice in the area. They're going for 60.
Rodney, hey, I just spoke to you. Quick question. I forgot to ask before I got off with you. Are you looking to sell any other properties besides this one?
I've only got one more, and I'm going to move everything over to it.
So you're gonna go live there?
Yeah, I've got grandkids over there right now.
Oh, okay. I mean, you might be looking to sell it down the line at all?
Possibility, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's probably early to ask. You're probably gonna think I'm being pushy, but you have any ballpark of time of when that might be on your horizon?
I have no clue.
No
on that
clue at all. I figured as much. Some people, they're real organized with it. Some people are just kind of like, hey, if it happens, it happens.
Hey, right. Well, I bought that property for my boy. They're 4 years ago.
Yeah, what's the address of it? So at least I can get numbers done.
700 North Main.
So 100 North Main,
700.
700 North Main.
Yeah, in Medicine Lodge.
Cool.
It's listed as a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Yep.
But they cut the stairs out of it in the middle, and you can actually make it 2 apartments.
Oh, okay.
One on top, one on the bottom. It's got a shower and a tub on top and a shower on the bottom.
That'd be pretty sweet. Well, I mean, you're not looking to sell it quite yet, though, so that's fine. Well, I'll tell you what then. At least I'll just put it on your file that we got these here for you. You got that extra property, and, to follow up with you next year sometime down the road. I won't be harassing you about it or anything, but reach out and see if you've got any extra ideas on it. And then I'll be reaching out Monday to see if they did end up closing on your property on Saturday.
Okay, yeah, hopefully they'll get a hold of me Friday or something. This coordinator will. I don't know. Like I said, I've tried to call her twice, and her inbox is full. And I had another one out of Wichita, and I sent pictures to her and everything else, and they wasn't even interested. So,
Sounds like a pain in the ass to deal with.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Well, Rodney, I wish you luck. I'll be in contact with you Monday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, have a safe one.
You too.
He's a pleasant guy. Yeah, he
He
does have
is,
another
he is.
property he might be looking to sell down the road, but the Dejo Life was on that. How did you know? How did you know, Alice? You were like, call him back and ask him. That's the first time you've done that. How'd you know? How did you know?
I don't know. I felt it on
Your
that one. I
spidey sense
thought
was-
he
your
has
sp- your
something
spidey-
else.
Your spidey sense was tingling.
It was.
You know what, though? I will never second guess your judgment on something like that, though. I promise. If Alice is like, call him back right now. They've got this. I'm like, yes, I'm calling him back. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I have a good sixth sense for real estate. I think you just get one after you do real estate for so long.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I guess we're calling Tina.
I swear we already called Tina. That's the Kingman property, isn't it?
Nope, that's the Pooler.
Oh, Pooler. Okay. Yep.
I'm just gonna call. This is why I like having you here, because I don't have to try and run comps on my own and do it half-assed. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm like, we have one that's sold nearby for this much, and I'm just looking at it like, what does this mean? Yes, the numbers, they add up. Alrighty, darling, you got to, man. Call him right back.
Let's do it.
I gotta water my plants. Looking a little bit yellow.
I'm gonna make some cookies in a little bit. I have not made my cookies for tomorrow. That's my only other thing on
Welcome to the
here.
message management system. Please enter your
Welcome to the message management system. That's a new one. Oh, Tina, pick up your phone.
Hello?
Hi, Tina.
Yes, hi.
Tina, my name's Liam. You filled out my website. Said you wanted an offer on your property, so I figured that I would reach out and see if we can make something happen. Oh, perfect. You're still looking to get it sold, it sounds like.
Yes. Is your website the cash?
You got it. You hit the nail on the head.
Okay. Making sure I have so many phone calls.
So you've had people who are trying to buy it from me.
Absolutely.
Have anybody given you a serious offer yet?
I have somebody that's coming out to look Tuesday. They're willing to pay my asking price once they come and do an actual face-to-face inspection.
And is that OfferPad or one of those big companies like that? The name sounds real corporate.
You know what? I'm gonna have to look through my notes because I've had several and I've been writing them down so that I make sure that I'm not like going back and double working. I've been writing them down. I'm gonna have to look and see which name that one actually is that's coming out Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And I can be able to tell you
Okay.
if you need that info.
Yeah, well, I don't need that info, but what I would just like to share to you is if it's a company like OfferPad or HomeLight, or there's a number of different companies, what they're going to do is they're going to say, we can give you your asking price. Then they'll come out to you. They'll look at the house. And then afterwards, they're going to get your hope up and get you to do that little commitment of having them come out. And then right after, they're going to be like, yeah, we'll get back. And then they're going to give you this stupidly itemized bill of like, we're going to dock $40 for this, $50 for this, and $100 for that, and $200 for this. We toss a little crack in the wall, $400. And then all of a sudden your offer price that you initially had looks way worse, and you've already turned everybody else away. I just see it happen all the time. So
Thank you. I appreciate that info, but I've already told everybody my price is firm. I don't care what you deduct. My house is in pristine condition.
Yep.
I keep an excellent home. So whatever is deducted, I was like, it's not going to change my price. I'm still sticking to my price. So they're going to have to figure out the deductions and how they're going to fix it on me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I hear you.
Just to be blunt and put it all out there.
Well, thank you for being honest. I appreciate the honesty. Some people, they like to play games and they try and tease it out of me and all this and that. What do you want for their house?
For my house, 225.
225. Okay.
225.
Okay. And just out of curiosity, it sounds like you had an expert give you that number. How'd you come to it?
I did my homework. I did what the market rate was going for in my neighborhood. I factored in all the upgrades that I personally did to the home that just really didn't need upgrades because the home was brand new when I got it. I'm the original owner since 2013, but it was just certain things that I liked. I didn't like carpet in the living room, so I pulled that up, had laminate put down.
Okay.
I added a privacy fence. I repainted the walls. I didn't like the wall color. I added a year-round sunroom, so to speak. So it's an all-weather room. It has windows, storm doors, has a cooling and heating unit back there. So
Hang on. I'm trying to write all this down. You've given me a lot. I'm going as fast as I can. So how many square feet is it?
1838.
1838. You got it down to the exact foot. Tina, I love you, I think. I might have to move there to marry you.
It's actually a little more. That's 1838 before I added the sunroom.
1838 before you added sunroom.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's got you looking to sell? You've done so much research. You know all your stuff about it. You're obviously very educated. I mean, why are you looking to sell?
I can travel. I think I'm going to take a traveling job
Oh.
in my profession.
Okay.
So I'm like, that'll be a good time to sell. If I decide I want to take the traveling job, I just have a lot of different job opportunities. Thank God for that. And I don't want to have a house be the reason why I'm kind of like holding myself back.
I mean, shit, I'd hire you for my company. You know exactly what you're doing. So, what do you do?
I am a mental health therapist.
Your therapist. That's why you're so pleasant to talk to.
Thank you.
And so what you're doing, I know there's like what? There's BetterHelp and all that stuff that you can then just be working online, huh?
And yeah, I can work from home. I can work in the office. I can travel. It's the sky's the limit. So
Oh my gosh. Wow. How cool is that?
it's really cool, and I love what I do. So
It's such a, it's such a tough position, just people.
it's a tough position, but it's very, very rewarding,
Ah.
especially with people dealing with the pandemic, the loss of jobs, the loss of loved ones. They may feel like they just need that extra positive talk and just to get them through. Let them know you're not insane. You're feeling anxious, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling overwhelmed. That's common in these times that we're living in.
You sound like you're really good at your job. I would hire you as my therapist. Thank you for being so pleasant.
Thank you.
You're just one of those people who puts out into the world and keeps giving.
That's it. That's it. We should all try to be like that.
How lovely. So you're firm on that 225, and I mean, listen, I'll be completely honest with you. Coming in as a cash offer, I just can't come up that high. I would really love to because your house is in perfect condition, but just based on market rents in the area and what I know my investors are buying at is they're looking for a little bit more of a deal, and your house is in perfect condition. I mean, why haven't you thought about, or I guess have you thought about selling it just on the MLS open market?
That would be a next resort. I just don't want to deal with the closing costs, the commission fees, that type of thing. I've been getting like really low balled on the cash deals, so that's probably gonna be my next move.
Yeah.
People have been like, "Oh, I'll give you 120." I'm like, "I'm not stupid. Like I'm nice, but I'm not stupid." So, and I understand everybody's company has a model. Everybody have their threshold that they have to hit. That's okay. I'm totally in agreement with that. But I'm like, I'm not gonna take $90,000 either. Come on, get out here. So.
Just to explain, from my end, it's like if we're going to give a cash offer, we need to be walking into a fairly significant amount of equity. The idea with a cash offer is you're paying the price of convenience, right? That's exactly what it comes down to. And you don't need that convenience, right? You don't have any repairs that I can put in your property. I can't build value that way. It's just going to come in lower, period. And it's just kind of a bummer. It's just the way things are as far as that goes. What I recommend is if you...
My home was done being built, it was already at $15,000 in equity.
You got a good buy.
Yes, I did. The neighborhood wasn't even 50% developed, so
you got in early and now you're just cashing out at the peak of the market.
I mean, hey, that's a business move, right?
Absolutely. Listen, if I had that opportunity, I would have done it the exact same way. But I'll be honest with you. If you want to get the very most amount of money out of your house, here's what I'd recommend you do. Now, I'm a licensed agent in Minnesota, right?
Because this is your profession, it's not mine, so I'm here to listen to you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. So what I would recommend you do is if you want the absolute most amount of money without listing it and paying that 6% commission for a realtor, I think about the most years, I'm just going to run this. Now, for that 225 offer, I'm assuming that that's going to be a larger company, and that person that you talk to, they're just some person that they hire to make calls, and they get paid by the amount of appointments that they set, and so they're going to get somebody out there no matter what. I'll be honest, if it's a cash offer, it's probably not going to come in at 225. If it's one of like the offer up or offer pads, they're going to start trying to whittle you down on the price. I would say 200 would be around the max they're going to do. If they give you 225 cash, jump on that so fast. With that though, make sure that you have a non-refundable earnest money deposit and you don't give them a very long inspection window, because what they would be trying to do, honestly, is if they want a low earnest money deposit and a long inspection period, what they're trying to do is they're going to get your property under contract for 225, and then find somebody who'll buy the contract from them for 230 or 235, right? And then just kind of middlemaning the deal, right? When you could be walking away with that money anyways. But the thing is if they're doing that model, the 225 doesn't fit it. And so they're going to try and whittle you down and walk you back on that price. Probably 220 would be the max. And I would say probably they're going to try and get you started close to like 180. don't negotiate with them. It's not worth your time. So with that being said, don't accept any offers without earnest money deposit, non-refundable, proof of funds, and all the good stuff like that. But to get the absolute most out of your house, list your house for sale by owner. Okay. But here's how you've got to do it properly, because there's a lot of people who list their house and they do it poorly. Hire a professional home photographer. If you don't have great staging in your house, you can do virtual staging, which is where they do, like, it makes your house look really great. They put in, these 3D couches and stuff, and you can never tell the difference. And otherwise, just hire a professional photographer who will take very good photos of your home and run it like you are an agent. What I'd recommend is, if you want $225 out of it, list your house then at around $215. All right. And then what you can say is, all offers will be reviewed on a Saturday. Start your listing on a Monday, so everybody has the whole week to look at it. Let people do showings that whole week, and that'll be the price of convenience on your end, is you're just going to have to make, showings available and be there for that. And then say, listen, we are finalizing offers on Saturday. So you kind of light a fire under their ass with these good photos that'll attract buyers. Now, the people who will be on the phone for you, right? They're going to be real estate agents trying to get the listing. The second that somebody picks up and they say that they're an agent, you might end up wasting a lot of your time talking to them. What I would tell you to say is, hey, I'm certainly not trying to be rude. I have no intention of listing with an agent. If you have buyers, please bring them through, and I will pay 2.7% buyer's commission. That's standard. And the thing is that's just your price of entry right there, that 2.7% commission. All right. So pay the buyer's agent full commission. And that rate right there, if it's at 215, you're going to start getting things competitive, right? And then you can start, you're going to get your house is going to sell for at least 225, in the condition it's in. You'll start getting people going back and forth, and you can then start reaching out to different parties that are giving you the highest offers and be, hey, can you do better? I have somebody who's willing to offer up to this, and you have no loyalty to these people giving you offers. Just be upfront and be like, hey, I can prove to you that I got this contract, that somebody offered me this much. Can you do better? Start a bidding war, right? That's why you're starting your price low. And as long as you have great photos, you set a timeline, you make people follow it, people will just fall right into this funnel that you want them to, and boom, you're going to probably walk away with 230 or more.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's how you'll get the most out of your house.
Okay.
So, and you can also do stuff, so professional photos, those will be 300 to 400. And what you can do is you can also do what's called a flat fee MLS listing. And this is a way to get your property on the MLS. Just Google, flat fee MLS. You'll get a number of different brokerages that show up. And then you'll just pay them like $500 to put your property on the MLS. That way the agents can see it through their systems, and then make sure that you list on Zillow, MLS Online, Fizbo.com, all the different marketing channels that you can, and then from there will be attraction. Agents, just make sure you get out of the way. Are you representing a buyer, or are you trying to get a listing? That's the first thing that you need to get out of them. And be like, hey, I respect you, but I'm not trying to list my house with an agent. That's exactly how I, as an agent, list my properties, and I come out above list price 10 times out of 10.
Okay. You at bomb.com, super duper helpful.
Well, I appreciate you being so honest, and we got Thanksgiving tomorrow. I just want to be helpful in any way that I can. And then if that doesn't end up working, I would be surprised if it didn't. Just save my number down. Feel free to ask me a question or two. And if you really can't get it done, or something happens that you need to get out of there quick, I can come in and I can probably buy cash.
Okay. And that's great. I'm going to definitely save your number. I truly enjoy your upfront I always have plan B, of course. So plan B is, if it doesn't, I can't get what I want for it, then
in about 2.5 years, I'll just pay it off and it'll just be mine.
Well, there you go. I think you're not gonna have any problem. It sounds like a great house.
So that's gonna be so. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the knowledge, the wisdom, the information. I appreciate you and happy holidays.
Well, perfect. Thank you. You as well. Have a really safe night, okay?
You too.
Bye-bye now. Now for her, did I really need to get into all that information about how to list her house properly? I mean, is it going to probably earn me money down the road? Probably not. Oh, hell, I'm going to call her back and ask her for a referral right now, actually. That's what I needed to do. That's what I was leading into. I don't know how I forgot about that.
No.
Hello. I got off the phone before asking you the last question that I wanted to ask you. And that question was, do you know anybody else who might be looking to sell their home that I could possibly help out and buy it?
I wish I did. My brother just sold his home in the same neighborhood. He went through, well, this is what he told me. He had an agent, and then the agent got in touch with the company. So that's kind of where I got the idea from. But I just didn't want to pay the commission fee and all that to the real estate agents.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he just sold his home recently. He lives actually the street from me, from my street. He just sold, so that's kind of where I said, you might be up to something. Let me see something. So. But my neighborhood, people are always selling. I don't know. We have a lot of realtors out here. That's the kind of, I'm going to say
Sure.
downfall.
Yep.
But that's where your competition is going to come in at, because they'll say, well, because we're neighbors or whatever, I'll just charge 5% instead of 6%. Yada, yada, yada.
Well, there you go. Well, Tina, if you know anybody down the road, whoever thinks about selling, just keep my number saved. You say Liam the home buyer, and because I like you so much, I'll cut you a little check off of what I make if I buy it.
Listen, I don't even need a check. If you know anybody needs some good therapy, I'm only licensed in Georgia. Send them my way.
If I know somebody who needs some really excellent therapy, I'll tell them to move to Georgia so they can work with you.
Sounds good. You take care of yourself, okay?
Thank you, Tina. Have a really safe night.
You're welcome. You too.
Bye-bye. Well, at the very least, we have a bird dog in the area.
Heck yes.
Cool. And now I want to call line 263.
I've been eyeballing this lead since it come out. I like it.
Cool. I'll just call him right now. I'm not even going to look at it.
What's the city and state?
We're going to Texas, Victoria, Texas. And my best friend's name is Victoria, so I'm pretty sure this is a good luck call. That's a good omen.
It only can be. That's it.
Come
Ivan,
on.
you look like you got a haircut or something. What's going on? Did you shave?
No, it's interesting light from the left side and right side. And
Oh, it looks good.
I think this is
Please leave your message for
like a reflection, you know.
How's Kiev?
Kiev. I just arrived, so don't know at the moment.
That's fair.
Tomorrow we have a team building in Cherkasy with Jane and with all our team.
You got to
Yeah.
send me a photo of all you guys together.
Sure. And I think I will
Please leave your message for 2.
Check out
I will start
Bill.
my trip maybe in 7 hours to the Cherkasy by car.
You're not going to get any sleep?
Yeah, I have to rest a little bit, but I want to be with you also here.
Well, thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate you hopping in.
Yeah.
Please
So,
leave your message
how
for
is it going?
205.
Hey Dylan, this is Liam. You filled out my website saying that you wanted an offer on your property, and I thought that I could offer right around. Hung up on his ass. Text him.
You know, we played that voicemail 10 times.
Yeah. What the hell?
Like,
All right. Well, our friend in Texas, his number is apparently a Birmingham number. Who did I just call? I just accidentally called somebody. Love the cliffhanger. It works really well. It works really well. Yo, we got the Gene. What's up, dude?
Gene.
Big dog Gene. Mr. Blinkov. Today has been slow, Gene, because I know you're going to ask. Today's been slow. Nobody's answering the phone. We got Thanksgiving tomorrow. We had Chris on for about an hour, had him call like 13 lead, and nobody picked up. Not a single person picked up. I've had 2 or 3 people pick up. I've been able to negotiate one that I think is going to turn into a deal, but yeah. Who was that? Who did I talk to? I don't remember. We'll follow up with them.
Hey Liam, could you please mark leads now? I want to see what leads you're talking about.
it was the Kingman,
Yes,
Arizona.
I
The
think
gray
that.
one? Gray one?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
calling the
green
green
one.
one.
Yep,
Okay.
the green one is the one
Local
that
leads,
it's turning into a
fresh
potential
leads.
deal.
Yeah, 210.
You want to try
210.
something crazy?
What?
Let's video text people. I like
Hey,
that.
I've tried it.
Only thing is on my phone, my front camera doesn't actually work. Like, look at this phone. Chunks are falling out of it.
Oh no, and you're on the phone all day.
This is what my front camera shows. Oh wait, here it's. You guys can only see it's green. Here, I need to turn off my green screen. Hang on. This is what my front camera shows. That's it. It's just green. I turn it around, and it works. Oh, well, you guys can't see. It's me. Haha. But hang on, I gotta get my green screen back, guys. I've got to keep the illusion up. Lori, no one picked up your calls today, and I know you were making dials today. That's how it goes. Did you guys demonstrate auto buy? I haven't. No. I mentioned it, and I totally forgot about that. Okay, guys, we're gonna show you auto buy. I don't know how to demonstrate it, but we'll figure it out. Let me just get iSpeedDelete.com, motivated seller lead marketplace. All right, and we're gonna share the screen. Gene, you're so excited. I can tell that you got some sleep, bro. Look, enroll to auto buy leads. New. The button won't work for me. I don't know why, but maybe if I reload it. I can't be. Oh, shoot. There we go. But welcome to auto buy. Never miss another lead in your market. I'm gonna like bring this up to my mouth here. I'm gonna make it really high production quality. You guys ready? Welcome to auto buy. Never miss another lead in your market. With iSpeed Delete Auto Buy, you can set specific counties, level of motivation, and a monthly budget, and we will auto buy leads for you as soon as they come in. The leads that we auto buy will be exclusive to you without the exclusive surcharge. You're paying same rate as you would for 1 hour of exclusivity, but getting the leads exclusive. You can recharge your budget if you run out. You basically get the ability to grab leads before they're available to everyone else and do it within seconds of the seller submitting the online form to sell. Refund guarantees work the same. If the lead is listed or under contract already, it's your money back. Start now. And then here, you guys can see, don't look at the last 4 of my card. This is my balance, the status, it's not active. We can get the states set up, right? Once we get states, right, Colorado, then we can start searching counties. And then select budget deployment as fast as possible, spread out over a month. So now you guys can go through and either you can get as fast as you want, or you can spread it out over time. Then the level of motivation, right? Listed on MLS leads, already listed with an agent and thus minimal potential for a deal. Most people do not select this option. Under contract with a wholesaler, low potential for a deal, but great choice for end cash buyers. These leads are 250 to 300% cheaper than normal leads. You can do normal motivation leads. These leads have a nominal rank on the motivation scoring system that we use. Most have properties in good condition or haven't owned the property for very long and still have a mortgage balance. These leads are also cheaper than below options. Perfect for sub-2 and owner finance, but wholesale deals still happen here. You never know when the seller is bluffing by painting a much better picture of the property than it really is. High motivation leads. These leads rank higher on the motivation scale. A lot of tenant occupied and vacant properties with a few things that need to be repaired and less than excellent condition of the property. Deals do happen here. Deals happen here all the time. When we're talking high motivation leads, guys, these are like 100% almost every single time you can make a deal happen, unless these people are super unrealistic. But what it takes for them is just following up, right? If these type of people you can consistently follow up with and you have the systems in place to do that, a deal will happen from these leads literally almost every single time, unless somebody gets to it first or you don't follow up properly. But then that is on you. And extremely high motivated leads. These leads always have multiple motivation signals and very high profit potential. Poor condition, vacant, high equity, and a lot of repairs are usually all present factors in these leads. Some of these leads have so many motivation signals that we actually have a cap on the pricing of these leads to keep the cost reasonable for our members. For all you guys here, if you haven't signed up on ispeedlead.com, my only question to you is why the hell not? It's free. You get a look at the leads. You can search around and find if there's one you want to buy, right? Let's look at this here. We got somebody who wants to sell and rent instead, right? It's on sale because it's an off-market guarantee, and they have a verified phone number. They have 196. It's a great price. It's a good condition. No immediate repairs, but it's not pristine. It's vacant. He wants to sell ASAP. There's no mortgage for $196. And look at that. It's right near Charleston. Oh my God. Wow. Guys. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Those are the type of leads that you guys want to buy. I'm just telling you. $196. That's a great price. What else have we got? So this one already got bought. Jose P. and Fontana. The California leads all get sold out fast.
Texas also.
Texas also, yeah. Let's look at one of the new. Ooh. Oh, wow. Houston, Arkansas. Okay, I thought it was Houston, Texas, right? Because they're relocating, moving closer to family, inherited property. The condition, they say fair. When they say fair, they mean it's fucking disgusting. They need to paint, they need appliances, flooring, plumbing, electrical, bathrooms. How is that fair? Agent/wholesale, they do own the property. They've owned it 2 to 5 years. There's no mortgage for $290 near Little Rock. Wow. Well, this is why it has
Also, Liam, you can see the county population under the button on the map. Do you see the city population and the
yes,
county?
there we go.
population.
Got it.
Yeah. So
this here is why this one probably isn't. So city has 175 people in it. That's why it's cheap. This one here, Addison, 36,000 people. It's in excellent condition, no immediate repairs, but it's not in pristine condition. It's vacant. They want to sell ASAP. They own the property. There's no mortgage. He's tired of being a landlord.
Yeah, very important to look at the county population because it can be very small city, but near a very big town, like this one, near
Sure.
Chicago. So you can see that it's only 36,000, but it's near Chicago and it's a huge
Yeah. Be a
and
good
bigger
one.
city.
Yeah. The new auto buy feature is damn cool. It is really damn cool. So if you guys are looking to get some leads, oops, pushed you guys off. If you guys are looking to get more leads, that is the way to do it.
Boom, boom, boom.
I wanted to have some people on to try to do some cold call training just because the contact rate has been abysmal. I think it's going to be tough to get anybody on.
Guys, if you are looking this live stream now or in the future, and you are the customer of iSpeed2Lead or the next customer, future customer of iSpeed2Lead, please update your locations on the profile settings. Locations that interested you as a wholesaler or agent, because we are looking on these locations and update our targeting for ads on Google, on Facebook, and try to provide more leads on that regions that you are interested in. So it's very important for us also.
Lori, you say that you are still locked out of your account. Is that your iSpeed2Lead account?
Yeah, you can update your counties and states on your profile, and we see all this information, and relying on this information, we set up targeting on Google and Facebook.
Oh, Ivan, Lori is saying that she can't sign into her account. How should she go about getting that fixed?
Sign in or sign up?
Sign
Sign
in.
in.
It says she's locked out. Yeah, she can't sign in.
Yeah, but if you want to sign in, you need to sign up at first. Try to do this with Google.
But Lori, you're able to sign into your Google account just fine? I tried to log on and tried to recover your password and it just didn't work.
Yeah, could you please write to the support, and we will solve this problem as soon as possible.
You never were sent one your password? How weird. We'll get that fixed for you. How do they reach the support, Ivan?
Let me show you. Moment.
Sweet.
It's iSpeed2Lead.com. iSpeed2Lead.com, and log out. I will write the email to this. It's support at iSpeed2Lead.com.
Here you go, Lori. Just send a message there. Yeah, it's a bummer. We want to get that fixed for you. Well, as we're nearing 7 o'clock here, guys, I don't think we're going to have anybody on for some training. And Alice has to leave soon. And I think our last call went really damn well.
Good.
As it's getting later, people are going to get ready, getting ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow. I think now would be a really excellent time to call it and finish up the night here. What do you think, Ivan?
Could you please repeat?
How do you feel about calling the stream for the evening? Nobody's picking up, and we had a pretty good conversation our last call. I think that's a pretty positive note to end it on.
Yeah, I think that we have to make a one call or two call
Okay.
more, and
I knew you were going to say that, and I was waiting for it, and I agree.
let's
All right.
never give up.
We've been finding some good ones though.
We got one in Maricopa, Arizona.
I like that. Maricopa's right up the road. We can get there.
Okay. Needs paint and flooring.
Okay.
All right, let's call him.
We win no matter what because you're an ISA, and if it don't go cash, you know how to convert it to a listing. So we win either way on this one, but hopefully cash deal.
All right, we're going to finish out with one more, Lori. Don't head out yet. But if you did already head out, then happy Turkey Day to you too.
Please leave your
Oh, pick up, people.
Come on, David. We need you to answer the phone.
No one's where I am.
Answer.
please leave your message.
Oh, I'm going to call you back.
Please leave your message for
No.
52025263812.
Hey David, this is Liam. You filled out my website. You wanted an offer on your property, so I figured I'd give you a call. Give me a call back here. We can get in touch because I think I can offer about. Hung up on him. Did it to him again, and I'm gonna text a few. I'm gonna try a different approach. I'm just gonna say their name with a question mark. David. You know what? I think if I get in contact with somebody, I'm just gonna make it really.
Call line 180. Let's try Indianapolis. I think there's something good there.
It's line 180.
Yep. It's vacant, inherited, needs some work. But I like Indianapolis. I got buyers there, something that will be moved for sure.
Cool. Alana. Oh, Alana. Pick up the phone right now. Thank
That's
you.
a pretty cool name. I
That's
like
that's my answer to the phone song.
Come on.
Come
Alana.
on.
Let's go.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 2 1 9.
Feel it. Pick up. Oh, it's a condo. It's pretty though. Really
Your
pretty.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Please pick up. This is just how it's been all day.
Ah,
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 2 1 9 7 4 6 9 8.
There's our triple dial, and I'm not gonna leave a. I'm just gonna send. I'm not gonna leave a voicemail, but I'm gonna send one that just says Lana. And now she's like, "Who the hell is? Why are they calling me so much?" Do you have another one you think I should call?
I see one that's in Gastonia that's right outside of Charlotte, and I think we have structural problems, so
Wayne.
might be a
I
good
think
one.
I think we called him earlier, but we're gonna try it again. I
Okay.
think Chris called him and didn't answer.
I bet he did because that should be right near his market.
Yep.
Yep, owned 20 to 29 years. It's a good one. Structural problem. Cash out. Come on, Wayne.
So Wayne, can I help you?
Wayne, this is Liam. You filled out my website earlier today.
Liam? Yes, sir. We spoken already.
Your name looks familiar. I was going back through my list and I didn't mark you as somebody I talked to.
Yeah. I spoke to you and you decided it was something you could do, and then you hooked me up with some of your network people, and this other guy, Ali, called me, and he's looking at it now.
Well, perfect. There it is. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Have a good evening.
Yeah, have a safe one. How'd he come back through? When did I talk to him? I didn't call him today.
Oh, I don't know. I wonder if he's confused. It doesn't show that we talked to him.
Let's search for Gastonia and see if he's up there earlier.
Might be. No.
Yep, he's up there, line 266.
Ah, I see.
Yep. He's the one who owes 54.
Oh, it needed too much work. Given
Yeah.
what was owed. Well, darn it. Are the leads that we have that are red because they sold, or red because we already tried to call them?
It's like it's a reason for no follow-ups. Like they're listed unmotivated under contract.
Got you. It's not
yeah.
just that we tried. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. It's a full disqualification. All right, let's just call this California. Julie.
All right. Let's see. California. Didn't realize we had a California one. Oh, we did. All right.
Is this Gene from iSpeedDelete.com?
What's
No
going on?
way. Gene, did you actually get some sleep, man?
I did. Oh man,
7 0 7.
Got immediately
Wow.
denied on the call.
Gene, nice to see you here.
great to see you guys. I missed you guys. I was like, damn.
0.
You know, it's like second home.
Much. I would say it's the first home.
First home.
So people are
I think
just.
I've never seen you this late smiling.
What's that?
I don't think I've ever seen you this early or late. I guess early for you, smiling.
Right? Oh wow! It really shows, huh? That's crazy. Wow.
I could tell just earlier when you were typing, you're like super excited. Look, OMG, did you guys demonstrate auto buy? I'm so excited. Let's videotape. You want to try? Holy crap. Go, let's go. Yo.
Oh wow, Liam, you contacted Raymond's lead that he couldn't contact. Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, yep, I did, and he the follow-up just isn't gonna be possible.
Yeah. Well, what's
Or it'll be possible just next year, yeah.
So
And then I tried to call one of Alan's leads too. No contact on it. I wasn't able to. I think it went straight to voicemail. Something like that.
Wow, people are just not trying to talk today, huh?
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
I think we've only had like three answers today in total. 3 conversations.
One good one though. One really
One
good
good
one.
one. One that I think, as long as we do the necessary follow up and we figure out what's going on with it and we help her out, it's almost certainly going to be a long deal. Like 4 months out, we give her time and we assist her with like finding a new place and helping her find a job and stuff like that. We can make it happen.
Okay. Sure, I'm looking for like amazing leads that people walk by. Ooh, this one in Pittsburgh though. I don't know if it's still early enough there. Probably is. Tonight's what? Like people go out to drink a bunch with their like high school friends, right? Today. So
Yeah.
people are drinking.
Yeah, because they're back in town.
There's one that I think people are not buying because it's expensive, and I understand. But I also don't. So it's in Allentown, PA. I think
I love
that's-
Allentown. I love
Pittsburgh.
Allentown.
No, that's not Pittsburgh. Never mind. That's
It's
not
not
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Pennsylvania.
Allentown's Wombo. I got a friend there. I got friends
Oh.
everywhere.
I think we gotta call them.
We should.
It's so good. Like it's tenant occupied. The only crappy thing is that it's 5-bed, 2-bath, but like fair condition. Roof needs replacement. Kitchen needs cabinets. Tenant occupied. ASAP. Emergency reasons. How long have you owned the property? 10 to 14 years. I think it's a multifamily. If it's tenant occupied, 5-bed, 2-bath, who else would do that?
Is it on the lead sheet? I don't think it is. If I
It's
saw
not.
Allentown,
I'm about to drop it and
I would have been trying to call it already. My friend there even has hopped on and listened the other night. I told him better get them leads.
Yeah. And we are gonna work on a multifamily funnel pretty soon though. How exciting is that?
Yo, there we go.
I love it.
A different type of call.
Yeah, it's got because it's B2B basically, right?
I'm buying a lead, Liam. Let's squat up and call it. Dude, you know what? Why not? Keep going. So I'm calling the one that you just put in chat now, Gene. And Alice, if you want to start running comps, I'm not even going to wait. What's his first name? Joseph.
I'm on it.
Ver.
It is a 2-unit. It's a 1-1 and a 2-1.
It's a 2-unit?
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Is not available at the time.
No, my AirPods are doing the thing again. You cannot disconnect. Doesn't matter. I just want to hear you. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Because I got to hear you. Give me one moment.
Um, right.
People in the chat are saying like no one's picking up their calls today too. Wow. It's not picking up.
Hey, I can hear you guys.
Oh,
Hey.
are they not picking up, the Allentown people?
I've got to call him back in. Leo wants to know if he can use a $100 code.
Hold on. The $100 code expired. Yeah, I'm gonna bring back the $100 code for 1 hour.
I like that. I like that.
Hello.
Hello, Joseph? This is Liam. You filled out my website. You wanted an offer on your property, right?
How that goes? Explain to me a little bit about that situation.
Well, you filled out my website. You wanted an offer on your property, and so I figured I would call you up and give it to you.
Okay, what is it?
Well, that is a very good question. I gotta figure out a little bit about your property first. Is that fair? Well, I mean, just catch me up to speed. Tell me a little bit about, the condition mainly.
It's a fair condition.
I'm listening.
I'm not in a rush to sell or anything like that. Just want to know what's out there, what they're offering, what could I let it go for. But the house is in fair condition. I might need a little subroofing done, and maybe a little bit of the back of the siding, but that's about it. All the apartments, they're up to date. Maybe a little kitchen cabinet a little, but nothing crazy.
All right. So what I'm hearing is I'd need to replace the roof, the siding, spruce up the kitchens, and kitchens. That usually means bathrooms. Are bathrooms all right? Okay. What are your rents at?
Right now it's $1,650.
Is that total or each?
That's total. It's total.
Gotcha. And are your tenants month to month? Okay. Do you know, are utilities separate? Tenants pay all utilities? Okay. Are they metered separately? Okay. So when you filled out my website, I'm sure you had a number in mind of what you'd be happy walking away with. I mean, how can I meet you where you're at? 255,000?
Market value around the neighborhood is about higher than that. Rental wise, I'm way below rental. Usually like for example, the top apartment, The top apartment is $1,000. Usually that same apartment goes for about 1450, maybe 1550. The bottom usually, yeah,
I'm here.
the bottom usually, like I said, I go rent that easy, about 50.
50. Where did you come to the number that you got? How did you find it? Is that what a realtor gave you, or?
Like I said, I have been shopping around. Like I said, I just wanna. I don't live in the Pennsylvania state. I live in Texas state. I was living in New York. So it was a little bit from New York to go to Pennsylvania. It was just like about an hour and 15 minutes away. Now I'm living in Texas, and it's a little difficult for me to keep up with the property.
Oh yeah, no, I hear you. That makes sense. Totally get you. That adds up. And then do you go by Joseph or by Joe? What do I? Okay. Yeah, I guess what I'm looking at is right down the street, there's a 2-bed, 1-bath for each unit, and that one sold for $175, and that's with no repairs at all.
Right. Yeah, but we're talking about one bedroom to a 2-bedroom. The apartment upstairs is a 3-bedroom, and the apartment downstairs is a 2-bedroom. That's a big difference right there.
I mean, we're not even close. We're really far off. How set are you on your number?
I'm set on my number. Like I said, I'm not desperate or anything. I mean, I have my daughter's property.
No, Gene, what I'm saying is there are no repairs to be made. There's no repairs to be made. It sold for $175. It was in perfect condition, pretty much. This thing has a roof replacement and all that, so his number is way off.
I'm going to text it to me, or I discuss it with my wife. Northern, I mean, maybe be a little flex with the price, but Northern that I think
So anything below 175 is way too low. Yeah, I mean, Joe, just from my honest opinion, that just seems a little unrealistic. The house is in perfect condition and sold for 175, and yours does have an extra bedroom, so I'll give you that, but I'd have to replace the roof. I would have to do the siding. I'd have to do a bunch of stuff. Wait, and so yours, it was, you got 3 up, 2 down, right? Yeah, from my end, what I'd have to do to make this, totally rent ready and up to code, which all of our properties, just because we do so many, we have high liability. We have to make sure everything is done. We're not, coming in and throwing lipstick on a pig and trying to make it out like that. We want to actually make our properties really nice. So what it's going to come looking like is, we're going to have to spend in that area about $8,000 replacing the roof, all the sidings. We're going to have to come in and take a look at the kitchen. And then usually if the kitchen isn't in perfect condition, that means we have to at least check out the floors and throw a new coat of paint on, just put some vinyl down and make sure the bathrooms are nice too. I mean, yeah, with all that in mind, then our holding costs, and then whether or not we decide to hold it and rent it out ourselves or sell it to an end buyer, assuming then, we'd have to pay closing costs and realtor fees on the other end. So, I mean, just where I'm coming from, that price just seems really high. Well, I mean, you promise you won't hang up on me right after I say it?
I'm all ears. I'm open to
Realistically, we're looking closer to about 120.
I can't think of somebody at 120.
Yeah. How,
Like about 148, 149.
you owe 148, 149 on it?
Yeah, I can't.
Hmm.
120. No, that's way over mine. Way over. Yo,
Mhm.
I could have sold this property to Zillow. Zillow would have bought the property from me last year. I just did it with, like I said, I mean, for me, my mortgage is so low. You understand? I could pay my mortgage, and I still have, at least 70.
Is MAO still 125, Alice?
You understand? But like I said, it's just a problem to me.
I think you can go up to 140 possibly, but he's in a rough shape. It's not close.
You understand?
I do. I hear exactly where you're coming from.
700 is 120 is too low. It's too low.
What's your bottom line?
But to be honest, I won't go less than 2. I won't go. Because that's killing it. I'm killing myself. You understand? And I'm going way below market value. Way below. Because listen, before you decided to even call me, I had done my homework. I've been doing my homework since last year that I was going to sell to Zillow.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Like I said, I'm not in a rush. I'm not desperate.
Yeah, I know you're not. Well, Joe, I mean,
I just sold the house, and before I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, go ahead. I was interrupting.
Before I moved from New York here, I had a 4-family unit, and Ridgewell, Queens, which I sold for 1.3, and it was a four family and in top condition. That's how high the market went up there.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, I know where I'm standing at. I know where I'm standing. I know my grounds. Like I said, less than 2, I won't even budge.
Wouldn't even look at less than 2. Yeah, I hear you. Well, Joe, listen, I'll tell you what I know from my end is if you were looking at selling to Zillow last year, you should have done that. And you know why? You know why? Zillow was offering so much money for their properties that they're literally not even in the business of buying homes anymore. They were offering $30,000, $40,000 above what it should have even been close to. And now they lost 700 million and they're out of business. We can't make money at 200. So, with that 175 number, well, listen, I really don't think I can do 175 even in cash. And I don't want to waste your time at that. But what I do think I could do for you is we buy properties in a number of ways, and that cash offer is only one of them. And I just don't think it fits the bill for you right now. But what I do think I can do is, assuming that I can get the rents up to what you're saying I can get them up to, I could definitely buy it at 200. And with that, you would just only have to work with me on terms. What did you say?
Which are those terms?
Well, terms, we'd work it out. I don't have all the papers in front of me here to figure out exactly what the numbers come down to, but it'd be something that's fair for you, fair for me. Is that something that you're open to looking into at least?
I will have to sit down and discuss it with my wife.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I cannot do it without her consent.
Sure.
Or approval.
Oh, I'm not looking to have you sign something over the phone like this because I'd have to go over the numbers with my team as well to make sure that, you'd even be a good fit for us too on that end. But so how much are you paying monthly for your mortgage? Yeah.
Like 820 something.
820 something. Is that including taxes and insurance?
Yes.
Okay. So assuming that we came in and we took over that 820 payment, how much do you want to make on top of it so that you don't have to deal with any of the headache of the property? No tenants, no toilets, no taxes.
Right.
How much money do you want to make on top of that? And essentially what I'm saying is you would move from landlord to lender to the top of the totem pole pretty much.
I have to think about that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that'll be something I'm interested in. Not like that. If
Sure.
I'm gonna push it, I'm gonna push it and let it go.
Sure.
I don't want to get involved in, on a monthly thing that I'm doing this and I'm waiting. No, I don't want to do that. Either get rid of it or stay with it. Why don't you do this? Why don't you send me your direct number where I could get in touch with you again?
This is my direct number right here that I'm calling you on. You can text me, call me. But before we go, I just want to tell a little bit of a story just to explain how I can offer more on it than probably anybody. I'm not even saying probably. I know that I can offer more on it than any other cash investor, period, just by this way, right? Here's the story that I like to tell. My dad, he used to be a contractor, 35 years. He had this black Ford F-150 that he wanted to sell once he retired. And so when he retired, he went to Kelley Blue Book, found out the truck was worth about $5,000 and listed it on Craigslist for that much. Then over the next 6 months, he was getting offers for $3,000. Those are the cash offers. People who want to fix the truck up, put it back on the market, make some money on it, or people who are just looking for a truck at a discount. That's why they're on Craigslist. He wasn't getting anything near the $5,000, what the truck was worth, right? That's the situation your property's in. Then what I said is, hey, Dad, why don't we take your truck off the market? We'll change the listing. We'll say, hey, we will accept payments on this. And so we changed it from just $5,000 flat to $500 a month. And for 10 months to get the $5,000, we got 10 offers in 2 days. We had to take the listing off, and he ended up walking away with $500 a month for 12 months. So he made an extra $1,000 on it that wasn't there in the beginning. So he was making double what it was. So that there, in essence, is how I'd be able to offer I would be able to offer more than any cash offer. Because with a cash offer, I'm looking to walk into some equity. With this situation, I don't care about equity. I just care on if I can make money month to month on it.
I understand that situation. I
Yeah.
read that in one of Tommy Sheets' real estate programs that he had out.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I also was trying to do that myself. I'm not.
You know what you're doing.
Not offering you anything like that, but I read something like that, how to do that. But my situation is, like I said, if I ever decide to do something like that,
Mhm.
it will be something that I could be the person with that person. I know where that person is at. I know he has an office. I know this. Remember, I don't know if you live in another state. I live in Texas. It's like it's a distance between us here. You understand? And now in these days, and I mean no disrespect to you or anybody.
So of course, this is the first time we've been on the phone with each other. I mean, if I were able to offer you credibility and prove to you that I'm a credible person, does that make you look at the deal any differently?
I mean, like I said, if you could send me something, like I said, like I will have to discuss it with my wife. I will have to, really think about it. Like I said, I'm not in a rush. I'm not desperate or anything like that. It's not that I need money. I just, it's because of the responsibility that I have between the property and me. The distance. That's the only thing that's holding me back.
Mhm.
Beside that, I have no problem whatsoever. But
Sure.
if you send me what you could send me,
Okay.
you understand that I could sit down and talk to my wife, then
Mhm.
we could take it from there.
Hey, that's totally fair. I appreciate you being reasonable. And then just one last question I'd have before we hop off the horn here is, besides just me not being a credible person yet, we haven't built that trust up, and that's fair. Totally understand. I wouldn't trust it either right off the bat. Is there anything else about that idea that you really hate?
I have nothing against that. You understand? I just like I said, I need something hardcore, something credible, that I could say, okay, this is real. You know what I'm saying? This guy's not gonna take me for a ride or anything like that. You understand? You have to submit something to me in real. Lawyers gotta be involved. You understand? It's gotta be somebody involved. It's just not gonna be me and you.
Perfect.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? It's gotta be a lawyer. It's gotta be submitted by paperwork. It's gotta be submitted. Something evidence. Hard. That I could depend on. You get what I'm saying?
No worries at all.
If we could do that, then I have no problem.
No worries at all. I think that that's fine. Absolutely. Everything done by the books. If you want to use lawyers, that title companies, and I can send you some stuff to prove my credibility to you, me and my partners, do hundreds of these deals. So no worries on that. And I can get all that over to you. What's your best email?
He's getting it. It's a tough call. He's doing well though. So the way to make those sellers comfortable, can you hear me? The way to make those sellers comfortable is to use a third-party servicer. Our title company here does that, but there's some that do it nationwide. They collect the payment from the buyer and notify the seller each month that they've made the mortgage payment. That way you're protected as the buyer, knowing that the seller actually made the mortgage payment, and as the seller, getting notice from a third party that the payment was made. The other thing we like to do is to pre-sign a deed in lieu. We call it a performance deed when we're talking to the seller, but it's a deed that's signed ahead of time saying that if we at any point become 60 days late or miss that second payment, the property automatically reverts back to the seller without them having to go through the foreclosure process. So that's two things we use to help that seller feel more confident in the creative type transactions.
Cool. So with that lead there, I think that one I would like to partner. That one I'd like to partner with Tristan Trenberth. I think is who I'd really like to partner with on that one, because really what this guy's looking for credibility. I'm looking for somebody who's the highest up the totem pole with Pace Morby, right? And Tristan is one of their pretty much day one members, and he's got credibility for days, months, years. So I'm going to actually reach out to him here and say, hey, I want to partner with you on this because he's really looking for credibility, and that's something I know you can offer. And I know a lot of people in sub 2, but I think he's probably the one that's been in it the longest. And so that's who I'll reach out to for that one.
Yeah, I like him. I like Tristan. He's a good guy. I agree. He's out here by me. One day y'all can come visit me and we can see Tristan.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll have the iSpeed League get together in Phoenix.
It's warm here. Y'all are in the cold weather. I don't know. All three of y'all are in the snow, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. It's cold as hell up here. But yeah, pretty good call. I think I got some rapport built. Just got to get that stuff sent over to his email. I'm going to talk to Tristan actually, and before that's what I'll do. He'll be my partner on this.
By the way, Tristan did wholesale that mobile home that he was on the phone.
Nice.
Phoenix with. Well,
Got it closed?
I think he's doing it on terms, but it was like one of the two or three calls that he made on the show, and he got it done.
Man, that's such a superpower, being able to understand terms from high level.
All right, so this guy was. Let me just mark him sold out. So
yeah, so Leo, I don't know if you read what Gene said, that he can't do that one as other people bought it. So bummer.
Yeah, it would just look weird because like so many other people, two other people picked up that lead, and they hear it on the show, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" So man, a lot of shit sold out today. Jesus, we should have We should have spent more money today on ad spend. Well, look at this, everything sold out.
Ooh, or Reese Pennington. Yeah, Reese Pennington has he was on Munif's podcast today, or Munif's Twitch stream. There's a lot of value there. We should try and get Reese on here. But yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Got to get him on here.
Leo, with it getting later in the evening, I think that calling your lead, I just want to make sure we could actually have a good conversation with them. So let's hold off on that until Friday. I think that'll be a good time to do that.
And we can't even do his lead that he bought. I refunded it. Yeah, Leo's lead has been refunded just because. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Leo, I checked my Instagram, and that lead we can't do live on stream because it's already been bought by somebody else as well, and we just don't want them to look at the live stream and be, hey, why are they calling the leads that we paid for, even though you also got it and you're giving it to us, fair and square.
But I refunded that lead for you, Leo. So you're it's almost like you never picked it up. If you do want to pick up another one, like this Vegas one, and by the way, Leo, you didn't use the coupon, dude. I told you to use thanks 100. So use the code thanks 100. Can you guys hear me?
Gene's like, yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
And Gene's like, didn't even get the $100 off. But yeah. But they didn't close it. Yeah, we know, but we just don't want them to look at the show and be like, why are they calling the lead that I paid for?
Yeah, not on the show. That's the issue.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Jesus, it's hard to find a lead that wasn't purchased. My God. The Vegas one, I can see. I think we should. There's a Vegas one.
Crazy amount of lead sales today. But say we've been here for almost 3 hours, 40 minutes. How about we get it wrapped up here?
Take it away. I mean, this is I can't even. It's hard for me to believe that we're on freaking Thanksgiving Eve. Like still doing this.
Yeah, and we've got two potential deals from it too. We got one that'll be a nice wholesale, assuming that we just keep our follow-up good and consistent, and we reach out to her and help her find a new spot to go to and help her find a job. Got another guy who his deal, I doubt they want to close on a Saturday, and they didn't give any earnest money, and they haven't been in contact with him. They don't have a damn buyer for it. So we can reach out on Monday and probably get that thing locked up, and then and probably cheaper than what he got it for too, because that's not a realistic price, I don't think, which is why they can't get it sold. They got it locked up way too high. And then this guy here, which do I really think this one will go through? Depends. If I get Tristan involved, I think it'll still be a tough sell because he just wants to get cash, and he was really unrealistic with his price too. He's like $250 to open up. The fuck?
Really unrealistic. Now that is an oxymoron, or whatever that is. I'm just kidding. It's a reverse wholesale. That should be the name of the show, or a name of some wholesaling show.
Really unrealistic. No, I think the oxymoron would be realistically unrealistic.
So
Yeah.
oxymoron's like cancels itself out, right? This is like really, yeah.
This is like it's really unrealistic.
This just sounds good. For
really unrealistic. I kind of like that.
It reminded me of that show that comes on MTV, the way you said that, and I can't even think what it's called, with the skateboard guy. What does he call it?
Rob Dyrdek?
Yes. However you said
Oh.
that made me think of that show. What's the name of his show?
Ridiculousness or something?
Yes, Ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Unrealisticness.
Leo said that's cool. I will buy one on next live. All right. Everybody who tuned in today, thank you so much. We've got 13 people who are liking and sharing and loving the stuff. So that helps us out so much. That's what gets it, into eyes of people that and they can come on and learn to close leads. And we just love it to see, people coming in from different parties, and like all of a sudden we've got Leo on, and we've got all these cool people who make repeat appearances. And like, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's just, this tight knit, close community of people who want to learn, want to grow, want to get better, want to provide value to others, want to gain value from others. That's what this is all about. And we want to be the best in the game at it. So every time you guys share, it means a significant amount to us. Seriously. And iSpeed Elite is at 2,000 members today. We've grown. That means like we were at like 1,500 2 weeks ago. So we've grown 30% in 2 weeks. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. And that's all thanks to you and you guys sharing it and getting our name out. And, the gratuity that we feel is just even difficult to verbalize because, we want to provide a great product to you guys and a great community and a great service and, be able to, put a face to a name. So we're not just some lead company that you guys don't know who you can go to for help or for learning or for growing and, being a part of a group that wants to do something greater than just, doing your business. So, thank you guys very much. We're going to close it out tonight. We won't be live tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving and nobody will be answering their phones. And I'm going to be eating pie with my family unless Gene really wants to come on and call some sellers. But otherwise, we will be back Friday. And that's about all I've got. That's about all I've got. So everybody here, I hope you have a very, very safe night. Have a lovely Thanksgiving. You guys all deserve it. You guys have been working hard. If you guys can get a deal done tomorrow, send us a screenshot of it. We will, if somebody can send us a screenshot with the first person, if there's one person who sends us a screenshot of them getting a contract signed tomorrow, we'll give you like a discount code or something. Gene, what can we give them?
Hey, $100.
We'll give you guys $100 off of a lead.
Dude, yeah, no, tomorrow. Yeah, if you can lock up a deal tomorrow, dude, $150.
An iSpeed, it has to be an iSpeed Elite deal.
$150 freaking credit, 200, whatever you want, free lead. Come to me and I'll
So free lead. We'll give you
I'll
a free
basically
lead.
wine and dine you for a week if you close the deal. A nice complete deal on a lead on a freaking Thanksgiving, man. We're going to Nusrat. We're going to Nusrat if you can do that. We're gonna see some
Perfect.
Salt Bay.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. Have a safe night. Make sure to get your affiliate code on iSpeed Elite. Share with others. You guys get 11%. But otherwise, we are out. See you guys.
Bye, guys.